But there was some issue I have to deal with, isn't there? Yeah, the ship is pretty big. That wasn't it wasn't not the intention, but it was. I want it to be more. I don't want the ship to be like, you know, teeny tiny. It's not very fun. Okay, so that should be working on YouTube, right? YouTube should be working. Okay, guys, if you're on the YouTube channel, apologies. We were having some technical difficulties. We're back. All right, the stream is live on Twitch and on YouTube, so welcome, and hopefully you guys that are coming in can see all this. So let me get off of this. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. Hey, Minnie, what's going on? See, that's good. So you're here in the YouTube chat, and it's good timing because my thing is not. We've been having some technical issues. Okay. So, anyways, but yeah, so it is pretty exciting. I think it is really cool. Acid, like, I don't know what it's going to turn into. I don't expect any of you guys to buy anything, which is why it's really funny to me because they're gonna be like, you know, oh, it depends on like your sales. I'm like, guys, like, I have a small community and we're all very poor. Right? Like, no one's buying anything. But I still think it'd be kind of cool to like make a video. So my question is, if I do exclusive, how would you guys, like, what do you guys, listen, promotions are no, I get that, right? So if I did like a video that was like, would you guys prefer like a dedicated unboxing video? Would you like that to just be something that's on stream that I then turn into a video? Would you guys just prefer I every now and again say, hey guys, today's sponsor, like the typical YouTube, I want to thank today's sponsor, like so-and-so for sponsoring this video, and just tell you about the thing, right? Like, I don't know, what makes more sense? You saw fishing and got happy. I am not fishing, sir. You would buy Terraria merch? So the merch is pretty goddamn cool, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know it existed. There's some cool stuff. Dusty, it's like apparel. I think they might have like plushies at some point. It's like t-shirts. They have what else they have? They have like a Zenith keychain apparently that like everyone like gets, which I don't think they'll have one for me. But like I don't know. Like I don't know what they're gonna send me. But it's really cool. It's the first time anything that's happened, and I'm like, and the person that I'm talking to is actually like responsive, which is nice. Because then I'm like, oh, okay, this is a real human I'm dealing with, as opposed to some sort of, I don't know, some sort of robot, right? So there are things like that are like nice, nice to have, I guess. So yeah, I think plushes would be dope. Because okay, here's the thing, guys. Like, eventually behind me, okay, we're gonna set up like a I don't know what I'm gonna set up. I'm probably have like some sort of shelf or something, and I'll put some stuff in the background there. I have a cool little light. I'm gonna put that. There's things we're gonna do. Okay, there's things we're gonna do. It's just really a question of I gotta get my ass in gear and my act together, which is a whole other problem. Okay. So you guys think unboxing would be cool? Because I think like an unboxing, it's like it is Terraria related, so it would fit on the channel. I think to do it on stream makes a lot of sense. I think it's really neat. Like it's just like an exciting thing to do. I think unboxing stuff feels a little gimmicky, but I think like I'm also trying to figure out like what they would want, right? Because it's not about like, ooh, like I'll make a couple dollars by doing a video, or because people like I don't care. Like obviously if they're like, oh, we'll pay you 10 grand, I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like the reality of the situation, I'm not a big enough channel for it to matter, but it's really cool to like, it feels nice to be like reached out to. So I'm really hopeful for it turning into something, whatever that something's gonna be. And it's just kind of nice. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. Wait, I have a Slay the Spire. Wait, why did I know Slay the Spire shirt? And then, wait, what's ROR2? What's that? Hey, Teetles, what's going on? No, okay, so Teetles, okay, you're missing context. You're missing context. The exciting news part, which is in the description or title of this thing, right? So I'm a very small streamer and YouTuber or whatever, right? I'm a very small content creator. So typically as you get bigger, you start to have a little bit more leeway where people and sponsors will find you, right? I don't have any deals, I don't have any sponsors, I don't have any G Fuel, I don't have any of that shit, right? I'm just a dude that sits in his very empty room with very echoey empty room. And I build shit in Terraria. I also do cooking, that's a separate thing, right? So I'm never like actively looking for sponsors because I'm like, who the hell would want to like sponsor me, right? Like also Terraria is super niche. So I was like, I don't even know what the hell a sponsor for this kind of thing would look like, other than like if you're really big, it's like QuickBooks and like I'm trying to think of like common YouTube commercials I see, right? Like I don't know, like name a Shadow Raid Legends, like we were just talking about. So this one's a company that does like apparel and like some cool little things from Terraria, and I just think it's really cool. They actually approached me, they want to send me a package, which I was like, that's really cool. Like I've never had that happen. And part of it would be, is what we're trying to figure out is, would it make sense if I do an unboxing video or stream, or a stream that turns into a YouTube video? Or should I do like, just be like, oh, this video is sponsored by blah, blah, blah. And like, I just leave a link. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's more engaging. And I don't know if people will care that much. They have some cool stuff, but you know, like, it's still, you gotta spend money to get that stuff. So what I'm trying to get from them is like, I told them, I was like, I'd rather, essentially and partially, I would almost rather forego a part of my, because like, you know, they'll give you like, let's say they're like, oh, a shirt's $40, and if we sell one, you'll get like 10%. I'm like, great, so I'll get $4. I'd be like, honestly, give me like half of that and apply the extra 5% as a discount for the people buying it. Because it's like, I don't know, man, like, you're not gonna buy a bunch of them. And it's like, I don't have a big enough community where that really matters. So I'm not gonna make a lot of money anyways. I don't really care. I mean, it's nice to have an option to make a bit of money, but I'm like, dude, over the course of whatever that thing is, I'll be like, if I make $100, I'm like, dope, you know? So we'll see. It's like, I'm just wondering, like, I'm gonna get a package with stuff, and I'm like gonna be like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, it's very relevant to my channel, which is like surprising because I didn't think anything was relevant to Terraria. And yeah, it's kind of a cool feeling. Yeah. Oh, Risk of Rain 2. Sorry. Yeah. So I didn't get to see the build. It looks really. Oh, thanks, Acid. It's not done. We're gonna be finishing it up today. There's a lot of things I got to do. One of the challenges here is also the color. I want to add like venting here. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. And I gotta find some different blocks. There's a lot of stuff, but we have the main body done. I'm also debating just bringing this all the way up to a certain level. And I think the more I look at this, I think I see a way to do this where I'm gonna bring another layer of this down and just, I don't know, like kind of curve this off somehow. Because this just needs a little bit of body. It's a little bit weird. So what I'm thinking is like, because this part, if it keeps going up, it'll interfere here. But it's like, if I do something like, okay, oh, hold on. Not shadow painted, that's black paint. So if I do something like that, we can probably find like a, right, so all this will be filled up with more of like exactly what you see here, very mechanical and kind of crazy. But the only thing is I need a layer as well that sits kind of like here, so it's like kind of cut off. I just got to find the right heights and the right, you know, because it still has to kind of match this, and that's I think where we're going to kind of run into some problems. But you'll get something like this, I guess, I don't know. And then once I angle it all, you'll get something. I'm not going to worry too much about this because it's not really, oops, it doesn't really matter too much, but, you know. Then we can just fill this in with whatever detail that's possible. And I think that'll look, I think, a little bit better. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. I was just waiting for people to get sponsors from me. I mean, that's the thing, Katarina, like, the thing is, it's like, I get, like, listen, if you're doing this full-time, like, listen, for the amount of time I put into, like, videos and other stuff, like, you know, I'm not a big operation. I don't have, like, a team of people working for me. Like, and, like, doing a build like this is multiple hours, right? I then have to deal with, you know, editing. I got to do voiceover. I got to put together, and then I get, like, 500 views. I'm like, you know, when you get to a certain size, I think it's, like, I would just be, like, this is why okay, so this is a big thing. One of the channels, like my other channel, the cooking channel, the reason I really want to get that one up to a level where it's monetized is because the sponsors for that would be really interesting. It'd be like, there's products in cooking. So it's like, I can test out like a pan or a knife or like, you know, what's it called? Like the food delivery things where they deliver to your house. Like there's things like that are like kind of, like there's things you can do with the food. With Terraria, I'm kind of like, yeah, Raid Shadow Legends kind of makes sense because I'm a gaming channel, but I'm like, I don't, like, I've had opportunities to do that, by the way, through Stream Elements or something else. Like, it's not like an official thing for them, but like, you know, you can do it and make, I'm like, I never bother. I was like, I don't want to fucking, like, I don't care about Raid Shadow Legends. I'm like, I don't play it, and everyone's doing it. I'm like, it's just a, yeah, listen, but you know, you make your money and you do the thing you gotta do. It's totally fine. It's not for me. All right, this is really what it comes down to. And everyone's different, and I appreciate that, but, you know. This is Journey Mode, yes. Hey, None, what's going on, man? This is great, good work, I'm proud of you. I'm so happy. Glad someone's proud of me, because, I gotta say, sometimes I'm skeptically proud of myself. I don't know, something like that. So this will be filled in with more engine, and then this is also going to be here. So I kind of need something that, yeah, I guess this kind of has to keep going up, doesn't it? And I just got to find a way to connect this all in. And I know this looks kind of weird right now, but this will probably look half decent when I'm done. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to copy this shape exactly, but this way we'll have like kind of an even looking side on either end, and then we can fill this with more of this pipe work and craziness. This will have something not as a little bit of it. This will have just a slight layer here, and then I don't know, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make that look. Hey Tony, what's going on, man? And guys, FYI, if I'm talking to someone and you don't see in chats, they're on YouTube, okay? We're multi-streaming, so apologies. I'm glad there's a community. Yeah, well, it's pretty small, Katarina. Like right now, in terms of building, I'd say like from a YouTube perspective, I mean, Chaos is back, I guess. He's been posting videos again, but like, other than him, I don't really know anyone who's like who's a super consistent. Now, obviously, YouTube's a big place, and you know, but I'm just saying like, I'm a consistent like builder, provider, content for building. So you know, everyone's a bit different, but it's yeah. This video was all speed runs. I know, and I'm the same. Like I think like I get why people like the challenge runs. Like they're fun to watch or whatever. They get kind of repetitive. They start to all sort of feel the same. And not that that's like it's not like a bad thing or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's the same. This is Providence Exomex Troller. This is Metroid. This is the Metroid ship. I had a bad experience with the ROR community, Risk of Rain community. Unfortunately, so hesitant to be part. Oh, I mean, well, I think I don't know about communities, but I mean, it's more about people, right? Like, I don't know, Terraria people are super chill, which I appreciate, because like when I'm like playing games, I like FPS games. Don't get me wrong, I like the shit talking, I like being competitive, all that fun stuff. But there's like a point of diminishing returns as well, right? This is in the wrong spot, isn't it? Yeah. And so at a certain point, it's like kind of like you just kind of just want to chill and relax and enjoy the thing that you're doing, and that's what I'm attempting to do. And building to me is like, I don't know, it's not, I won't say it's therapeutic, but I'm like, I do enjoy it. I think this has to go this way. Yes. So then this will go here. Okay, we're starting to get a sense of what we're doing here. And then there's one like that. So this should just kind of... Oh, but these aren't exactly the same shape. I didn't really think of that. Guess we'll have to shorten this one somehow. It doesn't have to be, again, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, so it's not really a big deal. But it does look a little bit nicer when they're more symmetrical. But, yeah, whatever. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Oh, that's why we're screwing this up. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, well, Nook is great, and also Katarina. The thing is, there's a lot of different ways to play Terraria. That's what I like about it. Like between mods, challenge runs, vanilla mode, building, God, like whatever else, right? Like, and they're updating the game every now and again. Yeah, there's a lot to do. And Troller, how are you doing, man? Let's see. I feel building fulfills an inner need in my life. Well, I mean, it's not for everyone. I think if you, like I said, if you check out the YouTube channel, you'll probably find a lot of cool stuff. I hope you'll find some cool stuff. I think you'll find some cool stuff. I think my own stuff is cool. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You know? And it's not, like I said, it's not for everyone. You know, some of the stuff is just simply people are not as... Yeah, they're not as keen. You know, I'm going to keep this, even though this is going to look different. It's okay, because this is also going to get filled up with more mechanical nonsense. I want that engine look. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to put here. I might need like a layer. Oh, you know, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to do like a layer as like a cutoff at the top. And it could be... Just something to, like, give it a little bit more of a look. And this also delineate a little bit from what we have, which I don't hate. It looks dumb right now, but once we get it up and going and all this is filled, it'll kind of blend a bit better too. I could also put it green, so that's okay. Yeah, that's the running joke, the final update. This is the final update. It's like, update 7,000. Final one, guys. It's final. That's it. There's no more. It's over. Hey, Timothy, what's going on, man? Hey, what's up, man? I'm a new subscriber. Well, I appreciate the subscription on YouTube. Love your content and look forward to using some of these. Oh, yeah, dude. Timothy, welcome. I appreciate you subbing. I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, so I am talking to different people. It's very awkward if you're a viewer. I apologize. But Timothy, welcome. I think you left a comment. Didn't I respond to it? I feel like I recognize your name. I could be wrong. Apologies. I don't do a good job. I don't do a great job of keeping track. Let's put it that way, all right? But I do my best. I do my best. Whatever that means. I don't mind this shape, I guess. It's like even-ish. It doesn't have to be perfect, because like the idea is like these don't have to be, you know, perfectly identical. What I do want though is I do want this to extend from the same point. None other do you recognize me? Yeah, you were here last time, weren't you? Do I recognize you as someone who's leaving comments on YouTube? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, listen, leaving comments does not change anything, right? It's really, oops. It's really just about, you know, people being, I want to say active, you know, whatever, however you want to interpret that. Like, I love when people leave comments, guys, on YouTube videos. I always try to like respond to all of them. If you have left a comment, I haven't responded to it. I do apologize. It happens sometimes, but like, it's one of the few benefits of being a small streamer or small content creator is like, the engagement's so much nicer because like I can actually read and respond. Like I can't imagine like right now if in chat I had like 1,000 people, how would I even follow that, right? Because then the only way for me to read anything, right, would be if you paid like $5 and it was like highlighted. And like that's kind of shitty, right? Like the same on YouTube. If like, you know, yeah, no, okay, so yeah, if you're commenting on it, then I'm probably responding to them, right? But my point is like, imagine if you were one of 10,000 commenters. I'd be like, I feel bad because I'm like, how am I like? I feel like everyone deserves a response. Now, some people leave stupid comments and whatever, right? But like, I don't know, generally speaking, people are like, oh, it's so great, it's good. I'm like, yeah, thanks for, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And I wish I could do more, but it's like, I kind of can't. And it's not like it's not like a bad thing. It's just, I don't know, I just wish I could do, sometimes I wish I could do a little bit more, but like I said, apologies if I missed stuff, guys. Like for that, like I do try my best. So, actually, you know, let's do this instead. Let's make this go up the same direction. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, because it's the engagement, right, Acid? Because it's like if like right now, what's nice about having multi-stream, I know it's awkward for you as a viewer because I'll be talking to None or I'll be talking to Timothy who's on YouTube, and then they'll not know that I'm talking to you on Twitch. But the whole point is like the interaction is like, it's what's nice. It's like. I have time to read everything. If your chat's like it's a wall of text, I'm like, and listen, like big streamers, I don't even know how they pick comments to read. I assume it's because people are paying for that comment or it gets highlighted or their mods are highlighted. I don't precisely know, but like, I don't know, man, like if I'm a viewer there, I'm just like, oh God, like my comment is just, it's like in the ether. It's for, my comments would be for other viewers, essentially. Like the streamer's never going to see them. Right, which is like, you know, whatever. It's, I mean, again, I guess it's a good problem to have if you're a big streamer or whatever. But I don't know. It's kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. It is nice being responded to. So None, like I said, if you are leaving comments, I do my absolute best to respond. Now, I think as the channel grows, which it's growing very slowly, so it's probably not something you have to worry about. But I will eventually get to a point where I'm responding like to certain comments, right? I think. But like, luckily, I don't treat YouTube as like, it's not my job, so I'm not like focused on like oh, I gotta find sponsors. How can I make more money? How can I do this? I'm just like, yeah, chilling. You know, we're just chilling. Timothy saying, it's all good, man. I've been playing Terraria for a couple years now and can't say I've fully beat the game yet. Oh my God. That's okay, actually. I found myself feeling bored on these builds of your... Well, that's... Dude, see, that's the whole point. Like, the whole point... Also, by the way, the point of these builds is not to be like, oh, look how good I am at building. It's like, hey, like, this is an area of the game worth exploring, right? And I do like, you know, I'm a bit behind on them, but like I do some tutorials, I do some other stuff where I'm hoping people get like, you know, they kind of say like, oh, like, you know, like, I don't know, I built like, so if you guys didn't see, there was recently a contest for Terraria. There was a Terraria Halloween contest, and I submitted a build for it, and it was like a pretty cool build, and I'm like, I'm not expecting people to be like, oh, I could never build like that, so why bother? I'm like, no, it's the opposite. Like, take the elements of it you like and try to incorporate and make your own version. It doesn't have to look the same. Like, you can copy it block for block if you want, but the idea is just like, you know, like, be like, oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna try something. Oh, this gives me an idea for a cool like theme in a world or for a Halloween or whatever, right? Like, to me, that's like, that's the fun. And sometimes I think people just get really hung up on like, I don't say competing with other people for building, which I, you know, I kind of get, but I feel it's a little bit of a silly thing to do. That's all. Katarina, you can learn to build cool stuff. You can. Nerd Alert, what's up? Hey, Lovitz, what's going on, man? Sorry, I should have read that earlier. You got him, champ? What do you mean? I got everything. What are your build suggestions? Better not be wieners, all right? Timothy, and yeah, I love to see you start new playthroughs as well as include these builds. So, Timothy, I do playthroughs, but I don't do playthroughs from the big. Like, here's my problem: to do a playthrough of something and then like turn it into a video, I wouldn't even know how to do that right now because I feel like I'd be so like lost in like trying to, I don't know, make it make sense for like within like the like I don't want to say YouTube, but like within like for people to watch, you know. I don't know if this is gonna work. Kind of have to do this, don't we? Wherever this ends, this is where this. Yeah, more of this is gonna go a bit too far. But yeah, I may eventually do some playthroughs. I think, I don't know. I just get inspired. Yeah, that's the goal, Katarina. Goal is inspiration, all right? And Katarina, if you want to get better at building, you can totally go on to the YouTube channel. We have some tutorials that'll probably help with some basic stuff. It's you'll get some, I mean, I hope you'll get some inspiration from, that's annoying, from some of the designs, but it's not like it's, you know, none of it's mandatory or anything. Crap, I feel like I'm screwing this up. I'll just leave it like that. That, you know, again, this is the idea here. It's like, I'm not the end all be all when it comes to building. There's some amazing builders out there. They don't necessarily do YouTube though, so I guess maybe that's in my favor or whatever. But in general, like a lot of this stuff really comes down to like, oh, like there's an element of the game I haven't explored. And like, also like, if you, I mean, listen, if you peppered a world with like builds like this, right? This is one of my favorite builds. This little, I built this way back when, but like, if you have a world you're exploring, and it's got stuff like this in it, like, it just feels like, it feels so much more like alive, right? Now, it takes time and work to build this stuff, but like, if you look at my map, I'm like, man, this world's full of random nonsense, right? But it's fun. It's like, if I made, one thing I would like to do eventually is do like a thematic world, like every build in the world is like, I don't know, steampunk or something. I don't know, something like that, like, you know, which would be kind of cool. So I'm hoping we eventually get to that stage, but it's gonna be a while. Here's since someone actually made me better build. Yes, of course it's gonna make you better building. I think it'd be dope. Maybe an episode of exploration, then yeah. So I could do a playthrough and then like do some builds within that. I just don't know how I would like position that within my YouTube content. I've certainly done playthroughs before, but yeah, I don't know what I do. Listen, you know, like a cool thing would be to like collaborate with like other YouTube creators in some way, and you know, they would do a lot of the like playthrough and I would just be sitting there like building stuff. It could be kind of fun. So, you know, you never know. Did someone break a requirement? This is the open world, but it's not, I'm not open to people joining at the moment. I watch your videos on roofs. Oh, okay, awesome. So well, I do put the materials in for my videos. So in my videos, I always, like, basically, I'll do an intro. I'll be like, hey guys, what's up, blah, 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 doing this. And I'm like, okay, let's get the build. So it's a speed build. And at the end of the speed build, I show the actual, like, I'll do like, just a zoom in on the picture, right? And then I'll do a list of them. I'll go through all the materials. I'll like highlight them, right? I won't go through them like one by one, obviously, but like you get what I'm saying. And it's I think it's helpful. I hope it's helpful. It's not helpful, it's a waste of time, but it's one of those things where it's like, I do my best to like, you know, you gotta give the people what they want. You know, that's really what it comes down to. You just gotta give the people what they want. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh wait, no, this will fit. Okay, that works. Never mind. We're gonna make this crazy network of pipes work for us somehow. And I really want like crazy detail, just stuff everywhere. I do like conveyor belts are nice. And then we'll do some random other bits. But basically we're gonna keep going with this. So yeah, playthrough of Terraria would be great. I think I might do that eventually. Okay, but like what would you like to see in a playthrough? Just me like struggle busing through like Calamity? Because I can do it. It's gonna be bad. The thing is, I also don't have the progression. So the thing is, how would I condense that all? Like, I don't think doing like an episodic thing for like, Tommy plays Calamity Terraria, episode 1, and like there's like 50 episodes. Like, I don't know if that's that interesting, you know? I want that butthole. I mean, listen, your butthole will never be broken. All right, it shall persist forever. All right, let's do. I feel like I need another fireplace here, and then maybe I can. Ooh, will that fit? I think this will fit. Okay. I like that. Again, I want this to look as engine... Oh, see, actually, I can't do that because it looks stupid. I want to make this look as engine-like as possible, so I think to do that, we just need a lot of little, like, details. And we can just kind of fill. But I want to make sure it feels, like, cluttered and... I guess... machine-like at the same time, you know? If that makes sense. Yeah, but that's easier said than done, because the more I add, the more this is gonna get, like, kind of all mixed up. But I don't hate it. 3 years gone, I know, you've wasted your time, man. I think vanilla would be fine. Yeah, vanilla wouldn't be terrible. If I use my points if you do a playthrough. Oh god. That's gonna be bad. Never brought the cat. I am a scammer, yes, you're right. Well, it's because the cat's all the way... Listen, I now have a house, which means I have more than 1 floor and more than 2 rooms. So I have to actually physically go get my cat. Now, that said, I would love to set up like a cat tree behind me at some point. That'd be great. He just never comes in here. He used to always live in my office. Now he just sits downstairs on chairs. And would you happen to be an expert with wiring? No. I am awful at wiring. I can do basics. We have people in the community that are excellent wires. So I actually know one of the guys that made the, I don't know if you saw the, the transfiguration or what the hell was it called? Transmutation World. That Transmutation World was made by Cryptic and by Speakeasy. Speakeasy in particular is in our community, and he's a very good builder, but he's amazing with wiring. So they did that whole project, and it's super, super cool. And he is like totally the guy to do wiring. I am not. I'm trash at wiring. I am not a good at wiring at all. I struggle. That is without question. Unfortunately, I wish I was better at. I just never. In fairness, I also don't really practice. So. But it's like, I struggle with a lot. Listen, I struggle with lots of stuff. Like, when it comes to, what's it called? When it comes to, not just wiring, but 3D builds. Oh my god. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I can't even pretend that I'm good at that stuff, you know? Like, it is bad. Okay, it is a sight to be. It is a sight to behold. I will say that much. It ain't pretty. Now I could put some lights in here, but I feel like they'll be really distracting. So I'm gonna shy away from those for now. But what I do want is I definitely want some more. Like this just needs a ton of movement. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna grab some green paint. And again, this is not meant to like really draw your eye too much. But you just want like little touches, right? Where this is like flickering with power. And then here we'll figure something else out. I also would like a little bit more shaping, but I'm gonna, like, this is the thing, like, this kind of work is a little tedious because I'm not exactly sure what I'm making. I'm just kind of like throwing stuff around. And it will work for the most part. I say with some confidence, or it should work for the most part. But it's not guaranteed, so we're gonna do what we can. I want to refund, like, me pro. You're not pro. Come on, man. I mean, listen, some people are very good at it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a thing. Like, it's like everything. You just gotta practice. Right? Once you practice a bit, it makes a bit more sense. It looks a little bit better. Like, that's very normal. It just takes time, you know. That's what it is. What do I put in here? I inform you that I'm going to slumber. Okay, well, go do it, man. Get some, guys, go get some, listen, you do not need to be here, okay? If you need to get some sleep, you go get some goddamn sleep. I strongly encourage it. Actually, you know what, I do like this, background wall here. That's a bit too much. Oh, see, that's so annoying, because I want to keep that, but I know it looks sort of dumb. And this is basically going to be all this anyways, so we're going to add a bit more stuff over here. I'd like to get another... Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is not going to fit with the stairs in the way, so I think I only have room for one thing, and I'm going to have to be kind of cautious with how I put it in, because I don't think it's going to even fit. No, look at it. Oh, you suck. All right, let's try to go one more. Nope. Will that work? No, that goes too high, though. Oh, that's super lame. Okay, we do that instead. Oh, boo. Oh, God, that's so annoying. How can I get around that? I guess we can just do... I guess I really don't have much of a choice. There's not really a whole lot I can put here, because this is going to always be in the way, so... we can maybe invent something different. Not a fan. It doesn't look great. We'll get the hydrate. If I ain't here, who would make fun? Oh god, all my mods, anyone else that shows up, really. I mean, I don't think you gotta worry about that, man. People are always making fun of us poor, pathetic streamers, alright? I can promise you that much. God, I really don't like the way this looks. I'll just kind of... Well, it's not bad, actually. I like this more engine-looking design, I guess, because it feels like way more cluttered and kind of over the top, kind of crazy. I'm gonna do that here, and then I'm gonna have to go pretty light here, because I still need, like, this to be pretty dark. I really wish I could... Like, part of me wants to do this, but the thing is, I don't think this is gonna look good. Right? Just doing this and then hammering this into place, I think is gonna look kind of dumb. But I think the line's a little cleaner, so I'm kind of like debating. Right? And it gives it a bit more texture. The problem is the colors don't sync, so it's a little strange. And this one already has blocks. So I'm not sure if I like that, but I kind of almost feel like I don't have a choice. I might be making a mess of this. We'll see in a second. Right? Just believe in yourself, you know? That's really what this comes down. Just believe in yourself. It's fine. Hey, it's Timex. What's going on? How you doing? We discourage sleeping. We do not. We encourage it. Sleep is great. Listen, a third of your life is sleeping, okay? Is spent sleeping, I should say. And I hate to break it to you. That's the best part, alright? It's the best part. Do you think 1.4 Hey, do you think 1.4.5 will be released before 2024? I do not. No, I feel like, again, I'm not super versed in like this stuff necessarily, but I do think that the release for... I do think that the release for some of the stuff that they do is always a little bit slower. Now, granted, I don't know how far they are into it, and the reason I say no is because I feel like I've recently seen like announcements about like what they're doing and what they're planning, which isn't a bad thing, but that doesn't feel like, oh, we're ready to go kind of thing, if that makes sense. So I think no, but listen, I don't actually know for sure, so I could just as easily say yes. But my gut feeling is that they will not be ready for like a release of that in. I mean, I don't want to say it's like in the appropriate amount of time, but I always kind of lean to that, like probably not is what I would say. Although you can't know for sure. Okay, hold on. We can make this work. If I do, and I just need I need a platform. Right, we'll do this, and oh yeah, here we go. Except I want something. I'm gonna do another one of these. I do like these things. They look pretty dope. Okay, so we're gonna go that to that, and because what we have here doesn't really matter. It just needs to look really like convoluted with lots of pipes and movement and whatever. And this will look good, I think, once it's done. Hopefully. I'm saying that with a bit more confidence than I probably have any right to actually say that with, but you know what? You just gotta lean into it, man. You just gotta lean into it. So here we'll just do something weird like that, and we'll add some background wall. Our part here is you gotta figure out how you're gonna make the most of this little bits of space. I think just adding random blocks and just hammering them probably is the best solution. Not that it's gonna look particularly good, but it gives it some depth and some texture, and that's really all we're really looking for. Samus suit would be dope in this build. How would I do a Samus suit? I think you can make a skin for it, but I'm really not good at vanity sets. You could make a teleportation hub, yeah, you could. It's another cool concept for Terraria 2. You know what's crazy? Terraria 2 was supposed to be a thing, and then it was Terraria the something world, I forget what it was called, and they canceled that. I'm like, I hope that if they release whatever the next version's gonna be, I'm sure it will be fun. I just think it's gonna be weird because this game has such a interesting community, right? Where people like this game a lot, which I'm all for. But the thing is, it's like if you start changing stuff, people get kind of like, oh, why didn't you keep this? Why didn't you do that? I'm all like, which part of me, I get it, but it would be cool to have a new game to play because then all my content that I've made, it would be like, unfortunately, it would be irrelevant in a lot of ways. But that's okay, we just kind of roll with it. I'm trying not to make this too, yeah, I'm kind of screwing this up. Oh, actually, no, that does work. Okay. I'm trying to make it like pipes and movement, and it needs to feel like a big old engine. That's what I'm trying to do, Made mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese. I will eat that. You know what I like? Mac and cheese, and you throw in some tuna in there. Right? It's good. It's good for you. Right? But welcome back. I know they were making sure Overworld. Sorry, that's what it's called. Yes, Overworld. I think that's right. Yeah, Overworld. It did get scrapped, unfortunately. Yeah, I wouldn't say irrelevant. Many people would still be playing it. It's just like, here's the thing, Acid. So if you're like me and you're in a gaming niche, right? The challenge with gaming stuff is a lot of people tend to do gaming because it's kind of fun and it's easy or easier. The second thing is like, if you have content that's like, let's say I have like, if you do Call of Duty or something, right? And there's like 1,000 versions, like no one cares about Call of Duty 1 versus whatever the latest one is, right? So the more iterations you have of something, like the harder it is in a lot of ways effectively to stay quote unquote relevant, if that's what you're doing. For me, I'm like, I just want to like enjoy what I'm doing, and hopefully what I'm doing is still somewhat related to the content, which that's sort of the idea, at least. It's not always the case that that's how it's going to work out, obviously. But if it does, then it's nice, because then the Terraria 2, if it's got similar aspects, right, then it should be fun. Now, my only thing with Terraria, if they did Terraria 2, is like, what would you actually do? Right? Like, what would be different about that game? Right? Because it's like, if you think about it, the game as is has its like fan base for a reason, right? But it's like, if they changed a bunch of stuff, would people still be like really like interested? I don't know, you know? I don't have the answer, but that is something I'm kind of like, I don't know how people would react to, you know, a Terraria coming out or something. Like, I'm not saying they would. I mean, I feel like most people would enjoy it, obviously, but it's hard to know, you know? It's hard to know, because people are kind of fickle with that stuff. I'd look forward to it, but I have no clue if that would, like, pan out, as it were. Otherworld. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, sorry, I couldn't remember that, but I know what you're talking about. But so, Stymex, the thing with that game, or that planned release, yeah, it fell through, but it's like, it's not really the end of the world. I mean, like, if you think about it, like, what were they gonna do with it? Like, what were they gonna announce, you know? Like, oh, we have this other game. You're like, great, what are we doing with it? Like, we have no idea. You're like, fantastic, all right. Like, thank you. That's super helpful. It's just like, you want games that are, and I will give indie games credit for this, because I find one of the challenges I always look at when I look at some of these AAA titles is like, they're really expensive and the games aren't finished. So I'd rather be like, listen, if Terraria 2 comes out in 5 years or 10 or doesn't come out, I'm like, okay, well, like, yeah, they just thought, listen, it's not a game we're going to be able to do justice, and that's just what it is. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. It sucks. I mean, I'd love to have the game, but not if it's crappy, you know? Hey, Digi, what's going on? Hi, man. Wait, you got mac and cheese? Wait, are you Acid's brother? Because he's also eating mac and cheese. It's very confusing. I think the best way to do Terraria 2 is to not change the engine at all. Keep all the same HUD the same and make minor changes, but just change the storyline. I think they could expand. I think they could have like new biomes and worlds. Like when you find when you kill a certain boss, it gives you an item that teleports you to a new area, and that's like hard mode, like super hard mode or whatever. Like, and it's a completely different biomes. More bosses, more items is definitely for sure, right? You may or may not be in his walls. Well, did you? Welcome on in, man. We were talking about mac and cheese is great, so I approve. Yeah, but see, Acid, like, those are all things you get in mods, right? So the thing would be, like, I wish they would take some of the things that are really good from some mods and, like, just add into the base game. But I don't know what they're gonna do, you know? Like, we'll see. I'm not really that worried. I'm not worried about, listen, reality is, I'm not worried about Terraria 2, alright? I'm just not. It's not a top priority for me. Okay, that's looking pretty good, right? That looks pretty engine-like. Like, there's a lot going on. It looks a little stupid down here, but I mean, whatever. It's not gonna be perfect. I mean, I guess I could taper that up somehow. You know what I really should do is I should have like a... no, I can't really do... I'm just trying to figure out how I can make this look more, connected, I guess, but... You know what? Let's actually use... If I angle this down and angle that up, kind of get like a different look to it. That's not looking too bad. I wouldn't mind continuously playing this Terraria over a part 2. I think updating keeps it fresh. Well, so that's the other thing. Actually, that's a great point. Like, if they just continue, let's say every 3 months they updated minor updates to Terraria, like, that could keep the game like interesting, right? I don't know. I don't think there's an answer to this. I just think it's an interesting conversation, because like, so many people are like, oh, like, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm like, but do you though? Like, couldn't you just kind of, you know, I don't know, make the game more or less convoluted, you know, more interesting in some ways? Is Terraria 2 comparable? Like, I have no idea. Maybe? You like macs and cheese? I don't know what that is, man. Mac and cheese is different, though. So great. I'm sure they'll be able to figure out how to make it. Yeah, probably. I remember my question now. Tell me, how long have you been in my entire life, Teagles? I've been in Canada my entire life. For those that do not know, I am in fact Canadian, so I apologize for that as well. Hey, Caleb, what's going on, man? Hola. Buenos dias. I'm Caleb. Caleb Travis. I have 2 first names. That makes me cool. That's how you know your parents were cool, when you have 2 first names. This actually needs to, I think this actually needs to come down a bit more. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I actually don't know if I can fit anything here. Maybe, oh yeah, shoot. I didn't really think of that, because like, this is technically a black ring here. But it doesn't look like it's not separated, so maybe what I'll do is I'll like... I don't know if that's gonna work. Oops. I'm gonna attempt this. I'm not sure this is necessarily gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. You know, maybe it looks half decent, or it'll look like crap. Either way. And then here I can just darken that up somehow, and this has to be dark too. I like the texture though, so I'm debating. But that should look like that's gotta look pretty decent. I just feel like this needs some engine components under here. But if I do that, it's gonna be really. I'm just worried it's gonna look really messy. So maybe I'll find like little... Yeah, I just need to find like little ways to add... Oh, it sucks. Because I can't... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... How can I... There's nothing really else I can add. I really feel like I want one of these, but that's too big. Anyways. You have 3 first names? That's even cooler. Even better. They keep saying they won't update the game, but also there has been quite a handful of games since they said that. That's well, they keep saying they won't update. The running joke is it's the final update, but they do update the game semi-regular, which is kind of cool. Everyone's chats are loading curly. You're responding to no. So Stymex is because I'm multi-streaming, so I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming on Twitch. So if you're not seeing who I'm responding to, it's because they're on YouTube. That's why. Where did I learn to speak Spanish? Nope, my family is from South America, so I'm actually more South American than Canadian, technically. Yeah, it's not your Wi-Fi, Stymex, don't worry. Show map how it looks. What do you mean? Like this? I think it looks really good on the map. Right? That looks pretty solid. So Katarina, on Tuesday when I streamed last, okay, because I only stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Tuesday when I streamed, the game took like 7 minutes to open. Like not even like haha 7, like it actually took 7 minutes to open. I don't know why. And then today it didn't work. Go friggin' figure, right? So yeah, Stymex, apologies. Like you can now multi-stream, so I figured I would do that as best I could. I don't know if it's working great or not. My sense is it's working very but we're gonna make it work. So I think the key here is underneath this. I'm gonna do that, and this way we'll have like a we should have like a interesting-ish looking effect, I guess. Because what this will let me do is I can get rid... Oh, God damn it. I can get rid of some of this. Right? And I don't need this. And this way, this should look a little bit more mechanical once I get everything in the right spot, I think. Because we'll be adding some... So now this doesn't look as good. But once we add in what this stuff looks like, I think we can kind of get away with this a little bit. We'll see. It may not look great, but you know, I'm a little limited for space here, so it's okay. So all I gotta do is... I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go. It's not a ton of room here, like I said, so wait, what are my granite blocks in here? What am I doing? Oh god. Yeah, 100%. I don't see why you wouldn't stream. Yeah, well, because Timex, before you weren't allowed to. Now, people still did it. I didn't really care. I did debate for a long time. I have way more subscribers or followers or whatever on YouTube, right? The thing is, it's really, really hard to find people on YouTube unless you're subscribed to them, right? That's the thing. And so, like, if you're a small channel, like, what do I have, like 10,000 subscribers or something, or 9,000 subscribers on YouTube? I'm gonna get like 3 people in here. So I would need, like, by that math, I'd need, like, you know, 100,000 subscribers to have like 10 people in here. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's more that, like, you get a mixed bag of people. It makes it more immersive. It's more fun. You know, you get a video that then you can use as a VOD on YouTube, which is nice. Like, the reason I want to go to YouTube is it would keep everything in one spot. But I was like, I like the community I built in Twitch as well. So I just kind of stuck with it. I've debated for a long time. I've had many internal monologue on that. And I was like, oh, do I want to do that? Like, yeah, kind of I do. Like, I just never kind of pulled the trigger. And I'm kind of glad, you know, I'm glad I didn't. It's kind of weird how they allowed multi-stream. Well, because, you know, I think it's because Twitch is getting their ass kicked by other platforms. So they're like, oh, you know what we're going to do? Like, they started putting in a lot of rules that made it more annoying. They lost a lot of big streamers not too long ago by their own sort of doing. And, you know, like at anything, it's like, well, it's like you got no one to blame but yourself kind of thing. So I think that's part of it. And, you know, it's also just like, I don't know, maybe they made some decisions they weren't super, you know, ecstatic with, I guess. So I don't know what made their recent change necessarily, but they did change. They did make a change, probably for the better, I would argue. And I think like with most things, it's just so much of it just comes down to, like, you know, what are you trying to accomplish with the platform? What are you trying to do with, you know, long term? Like, if people aren't happy with a product or a platform, like, it's a little silly to say, well, we're just gonna make it worse. Like, you know, and I appreciate there's like rules around stuff, and you gotta, like, you know, you gotta still monitor and do things, but it's like, I don't know, it just felt weird, you know? YouTube doesn't have a great, no, it doesn't. Well, in fairness, Twitch doesn't either, but at least Twitch has categories, right? Like, YouTube should literally just like copy paste the Twitch model. Like, I don't know why that's hard. Like, yeah, you have categories, okay? People can find you, cool. Like, but when you look, it's like a mess. Ah, god damn it. Come on, Michael. Kill me here, man. How's that? Is that blue enough? I feel like that's blue. Thank you, Michael. One sec, guys. One sec. Microphone. There we go. Sorry, guys. Much better. Michael, how you doing, man? Michael, have you started doing your multi-streaming? I keep telling everyone about this. People got to multi-stream if you're doing Twitch or YouTube. Although, I guess if you're doing Kick, you could always do it, so maybe that's not that relevant, but do it. Glad to hear you're great, man. That's awesome. I, too, am very mediocre. This needs a little bit more life. I think we're going to just toss in a bunch of this. Give us that movement that we need. It's not perfect, but I think this will mostly work. And then here... maybe like right here. I do want a little bit of this color. I just think it looks nice. Yeah, that kind of works. And then nothing here. Actually, this should probably... Alright, that's okay. Hey, yo, Skeletron, what's going on, dude? Guys, if you don't know Skeletron... Wait, did someone... Wait, did someone put money? Oh, sorry, guys, so sorry. I don't get notifications. Guys, apologies. None other. Thank you for the $2.79. I also can't read, apparently. That's my first super ever. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you. You don't, guys, you don't need to subscribe or send money or anything. I appreciate the hell of it, but you know, it's not a requirement. Guys, Skeletron's in the house. If you don't know who he is, he does some really, really cool videos around playthroughs. He does, what are they called? Full movies? I might be saying that wrong. They're very cool. I don't know if I can do this in Twitch, but oh no, it won't matter. I can't shout you out, can I? I don't know how to do that. I gotta figure it. I'm learning the multi-streaming thing, Skeletron. I apologize. You're on the YouTube side, so I'm working on it. But how you doing, man? Guys, if you don't know him, just go check him out. Skeletron, if you want to post your link for YouTube here, you're welcome to. I encourage you to do it, or post it in the YouTube one, or just, and I'll copy paste it in the Twitch one. I guess it's fine. There's some really cool videos, guys. And what are you at now, man? Are you at like 100,000 subscribers already? I feel like you're closing on it. I hope you are. But Skeletron, I was gonna say, you're coming in at an interesting time. So we got, I haven't officially done anything with them, but I got my first like real interesting sponsor that reached out to me, and I'm pretty excited about it. Not that I'll make a lot of money on it or anything, but I'm like, it's really cool. So I just don't know how exactly I'll make any money because I'm such a small channel. But that's okay. It is what it is. You know, wait. You know, it was weird. I wanted to know more about the shimmer, so I searched up it on. Oh, really? So. Well, thanks, Steinmax. Well, the thing with the shimmer one is that was one where it was really timely. I tried my best to get that out as quick as I could. Now, I obviously, in so doing, I probably missed a few things. But yeah, like, this is another thing with YouTube is like sometimes timing is more important, frankly. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Now I haven't had a chance to stream, been working. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's just the thing, man. Work is just like, frickin', it is consuming at times. It is very consuming at times. So one thing I will say is I don't love the contrast here. I feel like this needs to be a little bit more robust, maybe. And the thing is, what goes up here? It's not that this looks bad. It just, I don't know. It feels like it needs something else here. Like, what do I put here? Ah, man, that's actually kind of annoying. Oh, we'll get to it later. Oops. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Gonna get to bed, bro. No more. Yeah, Stymex, thank you for coming in. None other. I do apologize. I don't get notifications for the super chat, so it's very kind of you. You don't have to do that. But it's appreciated. It helps. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. But it is not expected, and you know, I just feel bad because I didn't see it. So that's on me, or on my suspect. I don't want to say chat, but my suspect mode in which I'm currently operating. All right. Like how Skeletron just says hey and then just leaves. Now, I know there's a big delay, actually, between the YouTube one and this one, so I'm hoping he's still here. But anyways, like I said, go check out Skeletron, guys. Super good content creator. We always like to support other Terraria content creators when we can, because they're pretty cool. I feel like this looks way better on the map than up close. I don't really know how else to put it. It just looks better. Now, there's some stuff here I want to definitely do, so let me just bring this picture. Yeah, Digi, he has some really cool videos. I know I think he has an editor who helps him and stuff, but like still, like they're just really well done. I love the way they turn out. They're pretty long too, which is nice because you can kind of like actually listen through them in length. But yeah, like anything, it's like if you like playthroughs, like he's got some really cool stuff. Certainly better than anything I'm not making because I don't do playthroughs. Oops. You have a build on it? Man, fire away. Listen, I'm all ears. This needs work. And this needs work. But we're getting there. There's like shapes here that I really want to, like, I want to impart these things. I also got to figure out what to do here. Because I like the idea of light getting through. But the second I do this, you know, we're going to have this line that like delineates this, which is okay. I'm just not sure this is going to look very good. And I don't know what, I guess I could put a, you know what I could put? I could put like an orange like glowing look to this. That would actually maybe look half decent. You guys think I should put orange like this wall and paint this orange? Or is that like not like that interesting? I feel like it gives it more of a spaceshipy look, which I'm all for. I just don't know what you guys actually think of this in terms of the look. Right? Because I still want light coming through here. The thing is, if I block all this up, it kind of... I don't know. Oops. What do you guys think? Yay, nay? No? Yes? I built a, Liberty Prime from... Liberty Prime? I played Fallout. What the hell is Liberty Prime? Wait, is that like the town? Oh god, dude, I'm not... I mean, I guess I could eventually build a whole town, but like, that's a pretty tall ask. Giant robot. Oh, I can't remember it. The name is familiar. I did play Fallout. What was the Fallout they made after the fact? It was much worse. Not New Vegas. That was a previous one. Fallout 76, right? That's what it was called? Oh, I heard that was bad. I never played it, but... Yeah, I heard that was... not the best. I mean... I think this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna work. Until my levels of confidence slowly decrease as the more I get into this. It's like, yeah, it's gonna look great. I'm like, it's gonna work, right? It's gonna look like something. Guess we gotta get a little bit closer. I guess we don't really need this to go all the way through. And then all we're really doing is repeating this. Like, the thing is, the second I do this, I'm going to lose a lot of the light that comes through. So this does give it a nice glow. But I think I need to find a way to maybe get a little bit more light coming through this. I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this, to be honest, but... I think that gives it a nice look. Just something a little different, and it helps with the shadowing because it makes this stay dark and give it like a panel look, which I like. Anti-communist weapon. Oh, okay. They fixed it though. Oh, good. They fixed it 8 years after the game released. Always good of them. Yeah, do it, man. Send it. Leave it in the. You can DM me or send it in. Just leave it in the Terraria thing or something. Or general chat. I'm down, man. Dusty, actually, I haven't even looked at someone, why don't you look that up for me? Look up, Halloween, well, whatever it was called. Halloween Contest 2023. Because I didn't look. I assume, well, I guess they wouldn't, like, reach out to me or anything, but, like, I'd assume that they would have something. Yeah, the lights are really bright. It just helps a little bit.
Coming from outside, it looks like there's like you're being like abducted by aliens in this room.
That's good.
Food's changed.
Okay, I'm just gonna warm it up after. Is the rice separate?
I'll double check. I think it was last time.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks.
If it isn't,
that's okay. Hey, Aqua, what's going on? Wife, women. Oh, God. Teetles. Keep it in your pants, man. All right? Keep it in your pants. That's why we can't have nice things, all right? Scare everyone away. I feel like this also needs like connecting walls, but also needs some texture. Mrs. Tsunami. Imagine that was actually my actual name. How funny would that be? Alright, so I want to start adding these like slats in here. They don't necessarily have to be exactly the same, but it would be kind of nice if they were mostly the same. So I just gotta figure out where these kind of ride, and I'm gonna add that in. It's a Teetles move, to be honest, yeah. Just being an absolute fucking pervert. No, that's great. That's what we want. Is this here or is this one down? That seems off, right? Like this needs to go one more. No, that's... Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. I did this wrong. I think this is one more in. Oh, no, my brain's not working. Hold on. There we go. This problem with trying to make symmetrical things, they just look so stupid. I don't know, this one's a bit longer, yeah, okay. Oh god. I mean, they don't have to be perfect either, but it is nice if they're somewhat symmetrical. And this one's like right at the edge of this, right? It's like 2 above this. Somewhere in here. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. It's not going to be perfect, so who cares, but... This is the wrong spot. Pretty sure that's in the wrong spot. Yeah. Pretty sure that's not in the right spot. I guess let's go up one more. Damn it! Dang it, Bobby! Nonsense. Wait, hold on. Put on wait, no, wait, not like that. What do you mean, not like that? This? Not like that? Well, I can't find all it says the submissions. Yeah, okay, so it says, okay. So Dusty, that makes sense. Like, my assumption... Listen, my overall assumption with what I've submitted is that it won't win. I think there'll be some really, really cool builds. I'm just more excited to see what other people make, to be honest. Like, the thing with competitions and all that stuff, it's like, you know, the other thing is maybe, I don't know, some really silly build wins, like, which is also kind of fine, but, you know, for the most part, I'm not really all that worried. What am I doing here? Okay, I think, there we go. This one's a bit shorter, right? Or is it? I can't tell if that's... I think this needs one more. I can't even tell what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, like, this is fine. There we go. Okay. And here we just did... I think we just did... Wait, did we do unpainted? Or is that... No, it's orange painted. Right? We did orange painted slab. We try to keep a space so we can actually get some light through. Okay. So that gives it like some venting, and I gotta find like places to add these details. So like an easy way to do this would literally just be like, okay, like, you know, I could do like, oh, stone accent slab, boom. The problem is, you can't see it, right? This is the problem we're gonna run into. I need to also, if I'm gonna do that, I need to do like this, and then I need to do like this. And then I need to do like that. And the problem with doing that is I feel like that stands out way too much. But I don't know if I have a choice, you know? Spider-Man has a... Yeah, but I mean, but Dusty, like, listen, I promise you, like, MacFeed had a really, really cool build. There's gonna be someone, for sure there's gonna be someone who's like really good at 3D who's gonna do a 3D build of some kind. There's probably gonna be like one that's like really like expansive and has like just a million builds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people are gonna do some really cool stuff. Again, I don't particularly worry about that all that much because if the people make awesome builds, great, right? Like that's kind of the idea. It's like I'm more interested to see what people actually come up with and like how they design things as opposed to. Ooh, I like this. This will give us an option here to. And like again, the part of that's part of the fun, I guess, in my opinion. I know not everyone thinks the same, but if you're a fan of builds, I mean, I just really want to see what people come up with. I don't hate that. This sort of looks strange. Like it needs another layer, but maybe I can get away with like. Kind of works. I could try to, maybe if I hammer these, like, would that work? I mean, that doesn't look terrible, right? Hey, Salty, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Won't be here for long. Not home. Hey, that's okay, man. I appreciate you coming in. We are day 2 build of this this monstrosity that I've made. I think it's because these are squared up. They look weird. I think that's what it is. Also, there needs to be. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we don't have anything back here, so that is a bit of a problem. I'm actually like, I'm not hating this right now. I just need to figure out more of this like pipe work. I want something that looks. It just needs that, like, we're just missing touches. Like this needs like little things, you know. Like I could maybe even add like I don't know, like one of these over here. The problem is it's like I need space, and I don't really want to delete like I don't know all that just for those. I guess. I could like do, oh no, I need 3, so I'd have to delete a pretty big section. I just feel like there's something missing here, you know? Salty, how you doing though, man? It's good to see you. And yeah, Dusty, going back to what you were saying about the spider pumpkin, I mean, listen, who the hell knows is really the answer. I would love to see, you know, like, I would love, like, my hope is I can, like, maybe get, like runner-up or something. Like, that'd be pretty dope, right? I think. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oops, that's the wrong color. I want to make this look like vents. I don't think this is the right block for this, but I'm gonna try. And what I want to do is, like, you know, with any of these, anything I'm doing with like building and that stuff, like in competitions like that, like I don't know if you call it competition, it's a contest. But the hope is that people will be like, oh, like that was a really cool build. I'm gonna try something. That's what I want. Like I think you could make an argument that maybe like it'll get you a little bit of exposure, or something. Maybe, right? Like maybe, I don't know. Who the hell knows? I don't know how I feel about this. So we're gonna run into the same problem here, which is, oh man. What if I go with a different shape? What if I do, let me like really like lean into this and like, I'm just trying to think of like something I can do here to like make this more interesting. All right, what if we do like this? Because a lot of times I'd alternate, right? So I would do. Okay, I'm just gonna test something real quick. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if I do this and I just fill this back in, and I use like a block that doesn't connect. And then I just alternate, I guess. No, I need one more block in between, I think. This will kind of give us like I'm just looking for like a vented look. As I immediately screw up once again. And this should, once I angle it, it should look half decent. I don't necessarily have to use the same block I'm currently using, but... Right, and then... Can I fit one more is the question. I don't know. Ooh, I can. Right, and that'll give us a kind of a vented look once I angle it and do stuff. You didn't want me to reverse it? I guess you could, yeah. I mean, it won't make much of a difference. Like, right now I'm just testing. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this or not. Because then the other thing is if I do this, I need to have something like behind this, so like, you know, I'll need something up here. And this, I don't want this rounded necessarily, but I want something that kind of... Right. Like, you know, and then I could, I don't know, I could do like this or something. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not sure the shape I want. I like it, like, kind of connected. But then... I don't know. I think... Yeah, this could work. And, you know, again, I think you could flip them, but... What's the best building material in your opinion? Oh, dude, Timothy, that's a good question. Best building material, it kind of depends on what you're making. But like, there's certain blocks I always like, I kind of gravitate towards, I use a lot. Like, I really like Ebonstone brick. I do like slab, like this slab block I'm using right now. The stone accent slab. There's also, what's the other one? Oh, the copper plating. So I really like the ones I currently have. But it's just one of those things where it's like, it sort of just depends on the day, you know? You're thinking small? No, I think if you did it this way, it could look good. The thing is here is I'm not sure what the background wall is going to be, right? Because that background wall is going to sort of determine what looks like vent-like. And I'm not really sure. I also got to figure out what I'm doing in here. If I'm going to just fill this with brick. I just did this as a placeholder anyways, but. This is, yeah, it's okay. Hey, Psycho, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm glad you like the build. It looks a lot better on the map right now. It's the ship from Metroid, and I'm a fan of how it's looking. We're just trying to figure out some of the detail work here, like, because we got all this going, which is looking pretty good. I just gotta. I gotta visualize this a little bit better in my head, but I think overall it's not looking too shabby. I think we could add some different things here to maybe round this out a bit. I also think this does need another layer, unfortunately, so... That should be pretty straightforward. I just don't know if I want to do it like this, or... keep a different shape. And this is like a side panel thing as well. There's a lot going on. Let's put it that way. Cycle, I'm doing good, man. We're actually multi-streaming on YouTube and here, so I apologize if I'm talking to someone that you don't see in chats because they're on YouTube. It's a whole thing, all right? What mask and wings? I believe it's the Grox set. And the wings is also Grox. And I use a Vortex helmet underneath. I don't know. People ask me that a lot. I don't know why. I don't think my vanity looks like just a blue vanity. It doesn't really look all that special to me, but maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, what can go behind here? It could be cog wall, but does that look too... And it could also be this, actually. But it's like too orange. So what if we do this on the underside and then cog? Yeah. I mean, it's still technically kind of gray, I guess. It doesn't look that bad. I don't think it looks terrible. Okay, I've got... Oh, okay, up to now I've got Reds, Lokis. Oh, I see. You're looking for which ones. So there's a bunch of... There's a ton of sets. Now, you do get them from bosses, I believe. The loot bags that they drop. So you can... I mean, arguably, you could find all of them. It's going to take a while, though. I know what I'm missing. This may work. I'm not sure, but crap. Wait, did I get rid of him? Oh yeah. Okay, I was like, I'm just blind. Oh crap! It's because they're connected. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. What if I? Can't tell if that looks better or worse. Well, that looks stupid, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Okay, I like the idea. Maybe I could put like a... Maybe I'll do... No, because it's only too wide. Ah, curse everything. Yeah, expert and master, but it's hard to... It took me over 50 walls. That's what I mean. You need a lot of the bags from the bosses. And it's like pure random luck. And some of them are really hard to find, by the way. Your razors or your razors set's tough sometimes. It just depends. And yeah, Empress Light definitely slaps everybody. So... Himothy, when the new update releases, would you be open to hosting a lobby with you? Oh, yeah, Himothy, we do that. We actually do that all the time. I haven't... Well, okay, we used to do it all the time. I don't do it as much now. Like, this is a world where people have been in and built stuff. But I think what I'd probably do is a playthrough. And then, yeah, I'd absolutely open up to chat. It's fun. It's just more fun, if I'm honest. I enjoy that. I enjoy, like, having people in and, you know, taking part. I don't think that looks bad. Is cross-platform the new update? I cannot remember. I don't think so. Not yet, I don't think. Sorry, this is from YouTube, guys. And do you think Calamity would ever become... That I don't know. I don't think Calamity will go to mobile anytime soon because it's not an... I don't think it's an official thing by like the people that created the game. So the people that would have to do it are the people that are the Calamity mod creators, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'm not precisely sure how they would plan to do that. Does that look like vents to you guys? Kinda, right? Vent-like, at least. Hopefully. I'm really not sure what to do over here, I'm not gonna lie. I would, but then... Okay, so here's the thing. And by the way, people that play on console, mobile, I don't know how you guys do it, man. Because, like, that shit would drive me crazy. I feel like there's just something a little off with this. I haven't quite figured out what it is, but there's something a little bit off, but I will figure it out. Hey, Bo, what's going on, man? I don't know, I would never be able to play on mobile. I mean, my thing is, like, my thumbs are too big, for first off, but also just, like, I don't know, man. It feel like it would drive me friggin' nuts. Like, if I'm honest, I'll just be like, oh my god, I friggin' hate this thing, like... Oh, crap. This is... one from this side. That looks about right. Wait a minute. I think that's correct. Oh, no, hold on. That's incorrect. That goes to there. Why does that feel small for some reason? I guess that's right. I don't know. That looks weird to me for some reason. Also, Pho, how you doing, man? Speaking of Pho, I have there's some Thai food waiting for me downstairs. Meg's not feeling too good, so decided to order some food, which I don't love ordering food because I don't like spending money, but I'm also streaming at work, so I figured why not. Anyways, console isn't nearly as hard as mobile. I don't know, man. It would just be awkward. Ooh, Pho, you started vanilla hardcore master mode? Oh god, run last night, good. Are you dead yet? When I watch Terraria, it's always modded. Yes. But I'm broke, can't buy for PC. Well, wait, you can't. Oh, you can't. Sorry, I thought you couldn't buy for PC. I'm like, the game's like $5. Yeah, buying a PC is a whole other thing. It's super expensive. The 8-bit semi-retro style Terraria just makes it fun to play on mobile. That's true. It's a pretty easy game to get into. I just think like at a higher level, right? It'd be tricky. I'm visiting my family this weekend. We'll be there. Oh, what? You're there till... Wait. Where's your family? I was gonna say, that's like... I mean, that's quite a hike, sir. I think that's right. That seems right. That seems wrong. Oh, I'm a dumbass. This is one shorter. God damn it. This is one oh, I hate myself. I just realized this is one shorter. I was like, this looks weird for some reason, so... There, we're gonna do that. God damn it. Because, like, this is actually in the right spot, but this is short, so this needs to move up one, I think. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, this is... Oh, boy. Alright, well, at least we figured out the problem earlier than later, I guess. This is all wrong now, but that's okay. We'll just fill this in. No one saw anything. This is perfect, and there are no problems whatsoever. Everything is exactly as it should be. Do not worry. Send me some pho from your house, right? There are 2.5 hours from... Oh, and so you're staying there from now until Christmas? Jeez. 2.5 hours isn't that far, in fairness. How'd you get the lines in the green? These ones? So I just used different gem spark walls, and I painted them green, so they give you that line. And I think it looks kind of fun. It's a nice little feature. I don't think it's like you don't need to do it. You could have just had it all green, but... I do think it's kind of cool. I think. That looks right. Yeah, oh, there we go. Just took me a few minutes not to be stupid. That's the problem. When I build it on the other end, I'm like, I'm not really worried about how I'm building. I'm like, la 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 la, build. And then, sure enough, you know. I'll leave it in the morning, but too lazy to make 2 trips. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanksgiving's like what, in like a week or something, right? So you guys have that. I guess that makes more sense because I'm in Canada, so our Thanksgiving is October. So the detail on the windows looks cool. What windows? This one? Like down here? I think the ship is starting to really take shape. Considering how hard it was for me to get like the initial shape going, I'm pretty happy with it. For now. We'll see how I feel like. The nice thing is today, because I don't have to worry about some of the other stuff, I just gotta work on the... Like, I just gotta do all the detail work, which is usually something I don't get a chance to do, so... This means you kind of run around like an idiot, so... I think that's right. Alright, yeah. Boom, baby! Alright, let's do this, okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. And we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. We just gotta work on all that, and all that. And then we're just gonna throw in all our blocks that are supposed to be in here. Now I do wish I had a different, I don't know, color choice or whatever, but... This is gonna work pretty well, I think. Because I'm not super worried about like the way this transitions in here. I'm just trying to... Alright. And that gives us a kind of a interesting intake look, right? So your mouse is going to kill me looking at this height. What do you mean the height? The height's fine. It's perfect. Everything's great. Ignore this. I screwed it up. I can see that. Wait, no, did I? Wait, did I? Oh my god, I screwed up the height again. I thought I had to... Oh. The problem isn't that, is I didn't lower it enough. That's the problem. Ah! Right, this was the right height. Oh, I'm so stupid. I hate myself. Guys, why? Why? No! So annoying. I just realized this was wrong. I thought I corrected it. I was like, oh, it's wrong. It's not that, it's this. But then this is like, I think I obviously fucked something. Alright, let me get rid of all this. Why is this giving me so much trouble? This is very strange. It should be very sort of straightforward. I don't know if this is like not wide enough. Right, okay. That looks good. That's touching here. That looks fine. This obviously comes in quite a bit here, so that's fine. But then... Then this is gonna touch, which means this is, I guess, slightly off? I mean, I guess that's fine, whatever. Or no, sorry, I'm looking at this wrong. This is this. This is fine. This is also fine. Okay, so this is fine. Right? Oh, God. Sorry, guys. That happens from time to time. I get a wee bit ahead of myself. I'm pretty sure this is somewhere in here. I'm just guessing at this point, but... Once you do this enough times, you start to get kind of the hang of it. I like how that came together in like all of 4 seconds. Sorry about that, Bo. I don't want to hurt your OCD, alright? It's my bad. You know, I want to treat you good. I want to treat you nice, you know? Attempt to, anyways. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. Tomorrow is our Veterans Day, so my hometown being bigger, we'll have a lot more free food. Oh, that's good. Oh, listen, man. Free food's always good. What is that? Oh God, what house is this? Do I even want to see this? Oh, good Lord. I'm kidding. Masterpiece. Now, in fairness, you're playing hardcore master mode, you're not going to spend a ton of time, right, on a house. I get that. I get that. But you should, all right? Because you're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me on purpose, you know? This should be so much better. The thing is, man, I was laugh because, like, I get, like, I also, don't get me wrong, if I'm doing a playthrough, I usually don't build much in terms of, like, anything special. But at the same time, I don't know, it's something about having a nice thing, but in hardcore master mode, it's almost like, it's just so pointless. Like, you're gonna die to like a boulder or like lava or something, and just, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna want to just not be there spending an hour and a half, like, collecting materials, another, like, 2 hours building something, and then just to die to a trap, you know? You're just like, ugh. It's like a waste of humanity. Which, you know, I guess that's kind of what we do. Okay, so this is looking, that's now appropriate. So let's do this again for like the 7,000th time. All right. Oh, someone followed. Someone's crazy and they decided to follow. Who was it? I don't know who it was. It was... Oh, Psycho, thank you. My bad. I can't see what happens. I have two chats open. It's a whole thing. It's a mess. I apologize. Sorry, let me go back to this. Hey, Grant, what's going on? Ever since I watched your reaction video to Communals... Oh, nice. I've been trying to figure out how that's... Dude, I don't know. Also, Grant, welcome. Thanks for popping in. On YouTube, I should say. It was glow in the dark at night. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need to message that person to figure out. That's a good reminder. I need to go message Eustace, because that shit was cool. Kind of blew my mind, actually. But by the way, we have more of those reactions, only builds videos. I have them. I just gotta like do the editing for it. It's a bit of a pain, but I'm hoping I can get around to them soon. I did enjoy doing that one. It was fun. It's just a lot of extra work. So I really, you know what I need? I need an editor that like costs me like $4 that can do all my videos for me. That would be great. Man can dream, right? Man can dream. Okay, this is now fixed. Yes. Thanks, for real. You're highly... Oh, dude, I appreciate that, Grant. I don't consider myself underrated, right? I consider myself, like... Because the thing is like, you have to think about it in context, right? Like, I feel rated in the place where I should be because it's YouTube. So it's like... Unless I'm doing, like, things that are, like, viral or whatever, like... YouTube mostly... Because, like, the thing is, like... Yeah, I don't get really pushed, I guess, which, whatever. But, like, who's looking up... Ooh, Terraria building. That's the new hot topic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always, like... drama or like latest news or like I don't know, like there's obviously big established channels, but you know what I mean, like each niche has their thing. I'm not like known in this space at all, so it's like I don't really worry about it too much. I would love to be more rated, I guess, but it's just like one of those things. It's like I think it just takes time, and you know I'm not really too worried about some of that stuff. It's like it's a nice to have, you know. Wait, why is this? Oh, because this goes out further. Okay. Ah, there we go. That still looks weird. It looks too small. I'm just gonna fiddle with this. I still think that looks weird. Oh, because it's too short. God, I can't. Oh, my brain is non-functional today. There we go. I was like, geez, this looks like weird for some reason. No wonder. Is that too long now? Oh my god. Uh-huh. Does it have to go one further? Am I psychotic right now? What is happening? I'm just gonna leave it. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, Psycho, I gotta go, man. I'm gonna sleep, have fun stream. Hey, Psycho, thanks for popping in. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. And we'll be back on Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys. That's when we stream. So tell YouTube I said bye. Psycho says bye, YouTube. There you go. But yeah, Grant, listen, man. Like the thing is, like, I think that the challenge with being rated, overrated, under whatever, right? Like the reality is, it's like I'm just a guy that builds stuff, so it's kind of like, yeah, people find the stuff I'm doing like interesting, like great, you know? Like I'm all for it. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know, like I wouldn't say I'm doing anything all that impressive, you know? Like I enjoy building, I enjoy the process, and I really like sharing the builds with people, but you know, I also appreciate it's not for everybody, right? Like it's just a thing I do. It's like I enjoy it, and like I would love to have 10,000 people in here. But we were just talking about this earlier. Like one of the challenges, if you're like a really big content creator, like imagine if you have 10,000 comments on a video. I'm like I can't respond to all those, right? So then I'm like, there's no like, it's a different feel, you know, versus if it's like, oh, like, I mean, granted, there's a manageable number, right? But it's like, it's the same thing here. If my chat was like flying, even in slow mode or whatever, I wouldn't be able to respond to a lot of stuff. It's just different, you know. It's just different. On journey mode, okay. Let me check that out. I like some stuff. We'll detail more when I get to hardcore. You should make the one on the right look like the left. I'm trying. Oh, actually, that's a pretty nice house, man. Yeah, I like that. I like that little A-frame roof. We got some overhang. Okay, I can accept that. Okay, I can accept that build. It qualifies. All right, so also because of that, your channel is a breath of fresh air. But so Grant, but that's the thing though, right? Like the problem is it's like, okay, so like here's a question for Grant. Like, what's the threshold, right, where I'm no longer like I do not anticipate at any point in time I will hit like a size like I'm not gonna hit like 500,000. Like, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna get that big, I don't think. So I'm not too worried about it. But what would be like the size where like yeah, that, oh yeah, I used to watch like this guy Tommy, but oh, the channel got too big, and you know what I mean? Like the interaction obviously starts to slow down when you have more people. I think that's just normal, right? Like, and it's, I don't know, like I don't really know if I'm, let's say, opposed to it or whatever. It's like, as a streamer, it's a nice problem to have. As a viewer, I'm like, it's maybe not the best, I guess. I'm not really sure, you know? My goal is always to kind of try to answer everything, but I'm like, man, like, if I had 10,000 comments, I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna spend my entire day, like, responding to comments. And not this is a bad thing. It's just like, that's a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like, that is many hours I do not have. Okay, so this is looking good. I need to find ways to detail. I gotta fill this in and detail the rest of this ship. So I like this. I like the pipes. I like that. I just feel like something's missing here. I'm not really sure what. I mean, obviously I didn't do the pipe work on this side, so that's obviously a factor. That's really dark, though. If I... Yeah, let's... This should work. I think we could probably use... Oh, god damn it. Why is this not letting light through? I guess I could just do it this way. Maybe that's why. Let's try that again. There we go. Ah, that works. You should make the one on the right. Okay, okay, I read that. When you get too big, you basically ignore a good portion of the. Well, because like, what are you supposed to do? That's what I mean. Or what we were talking about before is like the only way to see chat is like you literally like, oh, who's paying $5 for like highlighted chat or something? You know what I mean? Like, it's like that kind of shit's like, again, as the streamer, I'm like, arguably it's a great problem to have. You're probably making good money and all, but I'm like, a big part of this is like, especially when you're like starting up, is like you're just hoping to have like people who are like interested in the thing you're doing, right? Which is like really fun. But then eventually, yeah, it kind of begins to get outside that scope, and I don't know what the answer is. I think right now I certainly appreciate being a small streamer for that reason. But I, like anyone, I would love to like be like, oh, I have like 100,000 bajillion subscribers and I'm super popular, like. But like, you know, I don't know. Do you think Mr. Beast responds to like comments? Probably not, right? For obvious reasons. So it is what it is, you know? It's just part of it. I really got to figure out this section. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess I don't have to copy this exactly, but I want to make it pretty close. Wait, how far up does this go? It only goes up 2? Oh, God. This is not the, this is, oh wait, and also this is too low, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, never mind, we're good. So, right, and then it's, it's something like that, I think. And then, I don't really know. It like flattens out for a second. Or did I do multiple, I don't even know what the hell I did there. I'm like trying to figure out, how do I do this? Like, oh, hold on. I put another block here, didn't I? What block is this? Oh. I guess I must have done it unpainted. I think. No, I painted it orange. What am I talking about? Everything is painted orange in this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so that works. And then we're gonna... How many was this? There's like 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then that goes over 1, so we missed this. So let's just try to best to copy this. It's not gonna be perfect. So it's 4, then it goes 1 over, and then it goes up again. Right, and then this goes here. And that goes over 1. Something like that, I think. Yeah. So it connects into wherever this is. So this is probably slightly different in some spots. I know we kind of kept going here, but we kind of hammered this open, so... I think that's right, because this should open up. Something like that, it's fine. It doesn't really matter, because we're gonna just... I think we're flattening most of this. Hopefully. The pipes are gonna look a little bit stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, God. Alright, so what we can do here is... I gotta figure this out. It doesn't have to be identical, I guess. I mean, like, it probably helps if it is, but... It's not, like, mandatory either. But this is... So that first junction here has... Yeah, it should cross into this. Okay, so we're gonna attempt this. And then the next one is, I guess, the top 2. Something like that. Again, it doesn't need to be exactly perfect, but we want it to look half decent. That's why I don't like doing this like this way after the fact, because it just doesn't really work. The other thing I gotta figure out is that needs to be replaced. Because I need to figure out the details I want in here, because I do want like something in here. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna position it. Like, I like this delineation with the line. I like this, although it kind of looks weird. Maybe I could add it like a bunch of it up here. Like, what if I did like I don't know if this will look better, but it might give it some body that's different, maybe. Because that's what we need. We just need touches and details, and like that kind of stuff can look kind of nice if we do it here as well. And then I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. I mean, I could actually what I could do is I could make this dark so this looks like almost like a little bit 3D, and then just raise this up, and that actually might look half decent. think. Right? Because, like... This is the thing. When you're building, sometimes it's literally just like, you start putting it together, like, oh, I mean, I guess that looks okay. Like, you kind of just haphazard. That's really what it comes down to. And for the most part, it generally works. Wouldn't say it's perfect by any stretch, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna try this instead. Let's bring this back. We'll smush that down. And obviously we have to get rid of the lights in there because that's ridiculous. Let's... Where's my this? Okay. And effectively the pipe should be... Looks like it's like here somewhere. It's right at the inside of that, from what I can tell. I think I probably am missing an extra block here, but it's okay. This is like here somewhere. I feel like that one's incorrect. Yeah, that one's wrong. Now let's do that one up here instead. Which means this is also probably wrong, but whatever. I guess, like, the pipes, in a way, I guess I'm less concerned about how they look. Like, they'll be fine if they're a little off. But this means this is wrong somewhere, but whatever. It's fine. It'll work for the most part. Yeah, these both just slope down, right? So it's just kind of... Looks like it's... It's a little hard to tell, but... And then this just, I think, just ends that. Nope. Screwed up. Wait, is it just... Wait, hold on. Is it literally just... one... Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, this is a mistake. This has to go like that, and then like that. Right? Because that'll... 3, and then it's this. I think that's right. I can get this to go the goddamn right way. Oh my goodness. Alright, no, it's too far now. Oh, it's literally just... Okay, so I'm just being stupid. It's literally just this. There we go. There we go. So then this will just follow suit, I guess. And that's all sure. I don't know why my brain wasn't registering what this looks like, but that's okay. Alright, so that's all we need. And then, do we angle all the stuff around it? I think so. Yeah, and we just left open pipe work behind it. Okay, so this is, again, like, this is... It's not gonna be, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Like, if it's a little off, it's not really the end of the world for me. But, in general, we do our best to match where we can, I guess. It's fine. Timothy, do you have house builds? I don't have for all of them yet. I have for a lot of them. I need to do a few more of them. I'm missing the party girl. I'm missing hairdresser, tax collector. There's like, I'm only missing like a handful. And I'll probably do a special one for like all the slimes or something. It'll be pretty basic, but I've done a bunch, but I haven't done, but I want to, so that's the next thing I eventually have to do is get like my head around what I want to build for those, because I think what I want to do is when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I do want to make one of my worlds available. And I think it's going to be the NPC one. I think. What do I think of the NPC? I mean, NPC prison towers make, like, listen, they're useful. They're utilitarian, all right? Like, do I like the way they look? No, obviously. I mean, guys, I won't say I build for a living, but I build a lot of stuff. So obviously I'm not as fond of it from that respect. But I get why people do it. Okay, so that's looking half decent. The one thing I don't like is I like this style event more, so maybe I can add those in. These look kind of cool. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff in here, like, that we just don't really have. Like, I could do something... I think. I don't know if that's gonna look very good, but... yeah, it's probably not gonna look very good. Yeah. I don't know how else I want to do this, because what I want is like things that make this feel more like a spaceship, right? So like if you're not adding like openings and like little places where this can sort of the build can like breathe or whatever, it's gonna look a little weird. And I'm just trying to think like if I so if I like angle this, or you know, yeah, okay, that lets light through, great, but the reality is I'm gonna put something behind it. So like, do I want to do, you know, this? Like, no, probably not, right? It looks kind of stupid. So it means I'm going to have to put something else behind there and then make it look, you know, I don't know, better or whatever. Ah, crap, see, I can't do that. I actually don't hate that. That's kind of an accident, but that does look more vent-like, doesn't it? Okay. Now do I, like, make those bigger, though? I guess I could also just do areas that are just painted black, right? Like, that wouldn't be the end of the world. Because I just don't want to make another line that separates this, but I'm trying to just think how I can add this kind of, these touches. Because this also needs something. I think I need a different, actually, shoot, this is probably not going to be the right color. Well, let's find out. This may work. Maybe. Again, the problem here is I'm gonna start doing these things, and I'm probably not gonna love the way it actually looks. And so what I'm a little concerned with at the moment is if I don't quite get the way I want. Wait, was there not a block here? Oh, there is. I kind of prefer that, actually. Okay, so that's not looking so shabby. It just feels like there's a lot of stuff going on, you know? The thing here is I think I'm gonna need gear again, which I just... like, we need light coming through here is the problem, so I can't have too much. I can't have that, is the issue. So I gotta be really careful with how I guess, make this work. I kind of like this shape we're getting. This is kind of nice. I actually really like this. I'm like I keep saying, I'm a little concerned with like the background wall. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that stand out as much as I would like, but I think if we just kind of place, yeah. The thing is, I don't know if these should be. The more I look at them, I think these might need to be black. But I don't know if that's going to look great or not, because it's going to be really quite contrasting. But it has, because it's got the orange in the back, it kind of gives it a nice little look, I guess. What do you guys think of that? I don't think that actually looks as bad as I would have thought. They look a little strange. What's your guys' opinion? Yay, nay, remove, keep? So-so? I also do feel like I gotta get rid of these. Like, these don't need to be here. This needs to match this thing too. Like, I gotta copy that up here so I have that line going through. I don't think, yeah, exactly. They don't look bad, but they don't look great either. And I could make them bigger, but then I'm like, I feel like there needs to be something up here. I don't know. Almost like I need a, you know, like I need like a rounded thing here, but the problem is you can't make this rounded. I don't think you can, at least. Right, like that doesn't look better than it when it was just flat. But I wish I could just plop something down here that was like round. But anything I do is going to have that edge. And so then the only way to get rid of that is then you got to just repeat the same frickin' thing over again, right? So it's like you can have things sitting in the corners, I guess, but I don't know if that's going to look very good. Like, I think that looks better, but it looks more plain. So I'm trying to figure out how I can create something there, you know, that's like kind of interesting. And if I do that on all these pieces, like, it may not look that bad. But it's like, okay, well then it's like, I gotta do this again. I gotta friggin', you know? I don't know. I just don't know if this is gonna work. It gives it a slightly distinct look, which I guess isn't so bad, but it kind of actually helps. It's giving it like a kind of a wraparound effect, I guess, which I don't hate. I guess we can just kind of roll with it, right? Like, it's not gonna hurt us any. Less so sure about this side, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I guess I could do that. Nope, I can't do that. I'm trying to do that. I think maybe that's the solution. Again, it just feels like this needs a little bit more thickness to it. I don't know. I can't tell if this is improving the build at all, or if it's just distracting. I think once we have it everywhere, it may look half decent. But it does feel like this is like, because this isn't connected, right? So it's like if I like do this or something. And there's a gap, and if I add that, it's going to pop over, so I can't really. I guess I could try this and just. It's really annoying. I would love to fill these like corners like that, but I don't think that looks better. Right, like that. I think that looks worse because now you have this like overhang, but maybe it's just me. Right, because every time I do that, I get that gap, and then I gotta fill it. So I don't think that's better. As much as I like the roundedness to it, I think we gotta just like keep this like kind of in that right spot, and just, yeah, we'll just have that shape, I guess. It's like whatever. And maybe here we'll just do the same thing. Alright. It's like, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's giving it some shape. I think that's the big thing. We're just trying to get a little bit more shape on this. And then here, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do either. I guess we could do the same thing. Right, because we get a rounded edge on this if we're smart. Do the same thing. I think. Maybe. I'm hopeful, boys. I'm hopeful. We'll see. Because, again, all we're really looking for is this kind of, just this little, this sort of extra rounded part to it. I don't know if it's going to necessarily work here, but I don't know another alternative, to be honest, so you're starting to get like a little bit more shape and roundness to it. I think it's starting to help. I think we could do some stuff to like change the shape a bit, but I also kind of like this to be lower than where it currently sits. So let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it's decent, I guess. I don't, like I said, I don't hate it. I feel like it could look a little bit more interesting. Wait, is this touching? Or is this one off? No, this is one off, okay. I'm gonna screw this up now for the next 8 hours where I don't get the right shapes. I wish I could just whoop, copy paste, flip, do it, make it easy. You know, but nope, it's not what's gonna happen. So much like double checking what I'm making, which is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but so let's just, I think this is just basic. Something like that. No, that's not right. That's not right either. Is this right? I can't tell. This isn't touching though, right? Am I just crazy? Yeah, okay, that's why. So it goes to the edge. So this is touching here, but then this goes away. That's what it is. I think. What's going on here? We are definitely screwing something up. Or is it just the position? Oh, yeah, it's just the position. Okay, sorry. Right, so that goes there. That goes there. And then... Wait, does that change anything? Not really. I don't know, whatever. It's not gonna be perfect, we'll just kind of roll with it. Hopefully. It's bugging me that this is off though. Like, this shouldn't be off like this, but it is. Yeah, something's off with this, but that's okay. We don't quite understand what it is because I'm dumb. But it's like, it looks like this slopes. This is like higher up, so. Who knows? Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out after. It's not really a big deal. We're just trying to... I mean, I could just keep these shapes pretty basic as well, but I'm gonna do my best to not screw anything up. Yeah, I think, is that what it is? Is the walls are out more? It just, there's something off about it. It's not like, it's not a big deal, but it's something. I think it's probably something like that, but it's like, you know, even if I do this, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'll So I think there's just a wall missing here is probably part of it too. Because if I do this, then this needs to go down one more. But this is now too long. I don't think this goes that far, right? So I don't know. It's a little weird. Because where this is like, this is a little like, it does this little short turnaround, so it's a little bit weird. It's like that. Is it pointing in? It's pointing in, right? Yeah, but it's a lot shorter. So again, it's fine. It's gonna be a little uneven in some spots. Like I'm not measuring anything, so obviously I'm gonna screw things up. But like you kind of get it. Is it a very long stream? It's not too long. I usually stream for 4, 5 maybe hours, something like that. Yeah, this needs a bit more wiggle, I think, is the other thing, but it's fine. We'll just kind of. This is so weird. I don't know why it's so off. This one's fine, I guess. This one's. I guess I don't really need to follow any rules here. I can just do whatever the hell I want. It's not gonna matter all that much. I think. No, I'll say I'm screwing that up. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I am. Because this needs to be tight on this one, but then... And this one would be the same somewhere up here. I think that's wrong. That's too far. Yeah, we went too far into this one, I think. Sounds about right. Alright. So, this... still wrong. Okay, that looks a bit better. And this is just really a question of... like that. It doesn't have to be perfect again, like it's okay if we're a little bit off. I'm not gonna worry too much. We're just looking for like a roughly the same shape that we can recognize as being like it's rounded. And here we've got this, it looks fine. I don't want to do anything on top, but I would like to get... I don't know, I want to get something on these, but I think this is as... it's probably as good as we're going to get it, I think. And then the question now is like, what the hell do we put in these areas? So I think this just needs to be mushed down. I'd probably get rid of this. I don't know what to put here. I need this to be like pretty robust or whatever, but I also think like this just needs the same treatment we gave it over here, which is, I don't know. A little worried if we do this, it's going to interfere, but let's just see what it does. Yeah, this may not go well. This may not go well, folks. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is a bit of pain. So this is a little bit what happens is like you start to kind of come up with the design and then it kind of gets away from you. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to stick with this, but... Oops. Oh, god damn it, I keep doing the same mistake. Like, I like the delineation that this gives us, but I'm not super sold on the idea of actually leaving this as the final sort of piece. We'll see. Oops. Hold on. Wait, is that... Okay, yeah, this is fine. And then this goes to there. Oh boy. Yeah, because this wall is where we run into problems. This needs to be darkened, so maybe the line doesn't just, it just doesn't go all the way through, maybe? Right, like this at least gives it some sort of semblance. Yeah, the struggle is always a little real, man. You're never gonna have a perfect design, yeah. I mean, I think this is probably good enough, right? I want these lines because I think just the single line actually probably looks better. I just don't know if I should put... Should I just put metal here and then make this filled? I think that's part of the problem, is I need this to be spaced. So if I were to fill this with... Oh, see, this is the problem, is I gotta... I have to do this now to keep a line in. I'm just gonna see if this works. I'm not sure this is gonna work, guys. I'm just, at this point, I'm literally just testing because I want to fill this in because I think it needs to be more, well, filled in at the moment. But what I'm not so sure about is, like, once I do this, right, and we put the line in, this doesn't really make a ton of sense to have it, like, separate. So I could do something like, if I paint this, like, as an example. Or no, hold on, sorry. I do this, I go here, and then the underside of this is painted black. Right? Because... We'll see. Because that would make that shadow painted, and then that would make it look like it's underneath. You like the two orange lines? Like, you like here and here. I think if I made this, like, so if I did something like this, what I'm thinking is if I fill that in like I did here, this, so like this line here now, as an example, won't be as prominent. So I'm wondering if like you don't get the light coming through, which I think is the issue. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, is like, if I just like replace all this, make this like just what it's supposed to be, which is just metal. Like, you kind of get a line there, but it's not as prominent as I'd like. So this is where I think this actually makes sense. I say fill the line in. Oh, fill the line in on the other side as well. I'm doing one side right now just to sort of map out if I like this. Because what I was also thinking is I could add some... I could do like shadow paint here and do like, I don't know. Make this look, you know, like it's, I don't know, venting out or something. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do this, because, like, I want this to look... like it's almost 3D, I guess. So I wonder if let's see if I do this. So I could do that. Like, will this make sense? Because now I still run into this problem where I gotta fill this. Like, that sort of looks 3D, right? And then this would be coming down into this and exhausting here, I guess. I think that line's too thick, unfortunately, so... I'm not really sure. I don't think it looks bad. Right? Like, it's not terrible. This is really just this is one of those challenges. We're just trying to figure out, like, how we're gonna... Right? The thing is now, I don't have something that separates this away from... This, like, doesn't feel like it's separate, so I need to figure out how I can... I mean, I'll just put, like, a... You know... It's not perfect, but... I think that's a half-decent compromise, right? I'm just trying to make it feel like it's raised a little bit, and I think that kind of works. And then this not having anything is not the end of the world. I could also match this on this side, maybe, but I think that might be a bit too much. So I'm pretty okay with where we're at with this. Does sort of depend, though, I guess. Also, this is off. Like, I know these are off in some spots, which is like, I don't know why, they just are. But it's crazy that, like, some of this is as off as it looks to me. Because this should be a lot thicker here, but this isn't. Like, this is the right distance, so this needs more height, I guess? Maybe this is too high, I'm not really sure. But I think I might have gone too wide, maybe. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh yeah, I definitely fucked up, that's why. That makes more sense. I was like, something's off with this, I can't quite tell what, but this is still too far from here. This is the other thing, is like, I know this is off somehow, but there's not much I can do. I could just carry this up, I guess, but because this should be... I know we haven't filled this in, but like, you know, once and actually, let me do this now because I'm gonna forget if not, but once I do something like this, and I fill this all with, you know, I replace this all, I should say, with the right blocks, like, you're gonna end up with kind of a weird... Kind of a weird shape, I don't know. Anyways, this is not a big deal. I think for now I'm gonna fill this and we'll deal with the consequences after, it's fine. Oops. It looks off the line. Yeah, something is off with it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's like this thing, I think this is too wide. Right? So this needs to be out, this needs to be in this way, but then that means this is too short, which is probably the case, which means this is off, and then it's a whole thing. So, but if you look at the sizing, this is actually the right size up here. It's just, something's off with it. It's like, all these things actually fit, it's a little off. It's just weird. It's probably, this is probably too thick, or there's something going on, but I'm not gonna worry too much. Like, the asymmetry issue is just gonna persist, unfortunately. This is pretty, this is pretty common for my builds. Because I don't measure shit, so I reap the consequences later. But we'll see. We'll see what this looks like. Maybe it'll look okay. Maybe it'll look like crap. Who knows? Seems okay. Oops. Yeah. This is like, so see, this matches on this side. And this, yeah, this matches. Yeah, this is fine. It was just throwing me off because I didn't have this line in, so it looked shorter. So this is 2 apart. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I was like, it doesn't make sense because all this matches, right? So I think it's just I wasn't finished, so maybe that's my own fault. This is looking pretty good. I really actually like adding these. These helped give it a roundness, which I think is missing. It's obviously really hard to keep that, so you know, we're gonna do what we can. But this looks pretty solid, I think. So, oh, hold on, no, this stays flat. This goes there. And I think we just painted this, right? So just right underneath to there, and then we grab our other brush, which is this one. And then we're gonna make this look the way it's supposed to by adding walls where they need to be. There we go. So that will go like there, and then I think we just gotta hammer that, right? No, something's wrong. What did I fuck up? What did I mess up here? Because I definitely messed something up. I think it's that. Yeah. And then angle these. There we go. I was like, something ain't right here. There we go. A little trial and error. Right? And that looks, again, it looks okay. The reality with these kinds of things is like, they're gonna look decent. Oops, no, sorry, it needs to be painted black. It's my bad. These look decent. Alright. Then we just gotta do this again on this side. So in here, go here, and we're just gonna smoosh all this in here. It should look totally fine. Where did this go to? Right to the corner, right? I don't want light coming through because I actually do want this to be pretty dark. So we're gonna go ahead and just map that out. Alright. It's coming together. It's actually looking pretty decent. Again, I appreciate this doesn't quite look like what it needs to. I do like these. I almost want to see if I can add one in here. But maybe I should also just keep this as is and not like mess around with it too much. It feels like there needs to be something there, and also this needs to be... Yeah, it needs to be like hugging this. Maybe we could even make this a little more like, yeah, like we just do like, I don't know. I just want like, it just needs like little touches. Just to give it something, you know? Now down here, we could do the same. We could actually remove those. I do kind of like this doesn't have much at the moment, but I like when I look at it. But I really feel like this is the way to go. Like something that looks sort of like that. And also I do want these vent thingies here. So what I'll do is I'll do one right on the edge there and one like up here. And they can be a bit shorter. Alright, and then I just think that'll give us a little bit more to work with. And we'll paint that orange with this. I didn't want to fill that, but it's okay. There we go. Alright, and so then, see, this is the thing. If I do that, then this becomes kind of obsolete. And so it's like, well, what can go in here that's going to give us some more interest? Maybe I'm overdoing it too. I don't think we have to go that crazy. I kind of do like these, just looking at these at the bottom, because this does need a bit of light. But this little feature set's nice. That's a nice little touch, although that doesn't really make sense. I mean, I kind of like the color. These also don't make sense, but I'm going to keep them. This would just be... Maybe if I just find a way to... Maybe if I do darken that, maybe that'll look better. I just think they're really distracting right now. But I'm worried if I do that, they're too dark. Like, you can't see the detail, right? I don't know what's preferable. Do you guys want to be able to see that or not? Like, do you want more light going in there? Because I don't hate that it's a darker look to it, but... I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. I also do like getting some light in there, so we're gonna go with that instead. That should definitely be really dark. Why is that not dark? There we go. Maybe try those lights on the right to see what that looks like. What do you mean? What lights on the right? Maybe try those lights on the right? Like these ones? On the left side? I'm thinking more in here, this panel. That's what I'm trying to think about. I should probably also fill this in. I don't think we need walls, really. This will darken it, but that's not really a big deal. That's odd. Just missing a spot. Okay. See, I don't hate these. I just, again, I feel like we need more. I mean, I could make some curved, like I could do some curved things that like look, not like gills, but, well, they'll look kind of like gills. I could do it with like luminite or something and like just see if that makes any sense. Because we haven't used luminite too much. I wouldn't mind using this again though and doing it curved a bit. We'll see. I'll pick one, but like, you know, I'm thinking like if I do like, right, something like this, and then it's, and then I'm just gonna test this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah, that doesn't quite work. Let's try that instead. And I can maybe find a way to make that look more like a vent. Or, not a vent, but it's like... I keep saying vent, but I mean like some sort of like exhaust or something. Because there are ways to do that if I make that black, for instance. Right? And I can paint this like, you know, like that. And then I can do like shadow paint on the inside. And then I can... I can do something like that, and this should look like a little bit like a vent once I'm done putting it together. I don't know if it's gonna look great, but it'll be like a little design, I guess, and that's kind of what we're going for, just like where can we add? See, this is the problem I keep running into, is I need some light coming through here. If I do that, it's like super distracting. I don't know if that looks like a vent. And do I need like a bigger one, you know, like behind it or something? So like, maybe if we do that instead. Right, what if we do like a... somehow find a way to make an even bigger one behind it? And then the pipes maybe make more sense then. Okay, that's too big. Right? If we can find a way to do something like that, then I think possibly might be able to come up with something that looks sort of not like a turbine, but like, you know what I mean? Like something that feels like it fits. Then here we just do the same thing. These are like kind of half entries, I guess. I don't know what you call these, but that's not what I wanted to do. We just hammer that down. I mean, thing is, like here, you kind of almost want to. I'm not sure about this. Like it's not that it looks bad. It looks like a little off. Like, does this look good or I'm not saying it looks bad. I think it gives it a cool look, but I mean, I guess this would actually make sense now to have the piping kind of connect into this, though. So that's maybe an option, too. So what if we do that? What if we, like, extend the pipe work? It could work, right? And then we would... let's do some of this behind here, just to give it a bit more movement, I guess. It's okay. I think it kind of works, because I don't... Like, what I'm a little worried about is I'm going to make these way too massive, and then I'm just going to have this issue forever. So this one is aligned, it looks like. And then these little lights, I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, I can keep them, but I got to figure out if I can get these in the right spots. Because I'm probably going to screw this up. Well, no, I'm gonna screw this up. That is undoubtedly gonna happen. Ugh. Oh, what's this? Where's my landmark? It's like under this bend here, so it's like somewhere over here. Actually, yeah, it's like right there, I think. That looks right. Or is that too close? Wait, how many blocks is this? One. Did I really not reach there? Holy crap, man. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that seems right. For the most part, right? 3. So the question simply is, if this is behind here, and we're gonna do the same frickin' thing, then this is up the hill from this, right? So I'm just trying to figure out like what'll make sense from like if this looks. I think I need to probably angle it a bit more, but considering what I'm actually doing and working with, it's not so bad. I think. That doesn't seem right. Could be wrong. Oh no, this is probably okay. Right, and this... I think that looks half decent. Get rid of that. We go smack, smack, smack. It's just a little weird because I feel like this should be a bit more rounded, but I guess like that sort of helps our case, doesn't it? Oh boy. And then certainly this has to be all... I mean, that's obviously important to do. Oh my gosh. It's not that it looks... It doesn't look bad, I guess, but I feel like it could look a little bit better. And I also kind of like the way this looks, but I guess this makes sense to have the pipes connect into here once you make the second layer. It's just... There's just elements I'm like, you know, I like this, I don't like that. Like, it just... You kind of run into this a lot when you're building. You just find small pieces going, yeah, you know, it's fine. And then this one is significantly larger, and there's like two, I think, right? There's, is that 2 blocks or 3? That's 2. Yeah, so there's 2. Something like that. But this is like a good chunk higher though, so oof, this is gonna be... This is like almost near the top, right? This is like right underneath this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but... Wait, does this hang over top? It does, right? Okay, good. So I'm not crazy, but I can never remember it. That's too far. So we'll do that. We'll do... how far? Oh, God, I can't... I don't know. Something like this, I think. I'm almost certainly screwing something up here, but that's okay. Something like this is fine. Like what we're really, like I said, what we're really trying to do here is just, you know, obviously match the shape that we have over here, and make it kind of look a little like a turbine thing. I just think we need something else to give it a little bit more of a more depth on it, but it doesn't look bad. Is the best way I could put it. It doesn't look bad. I feel like it could look better though. But we'll just work with what we got. Now, also I gotta actually do that. And why is this weird? There we go. Unless we go back to this. That's not right. Okay. That's decent, I guess. And then we'll just do the same thing. I mean, I don't know if this is really making much of it. I kind of like this being separate, to be honest, but... I guess in this case, we'll just kind of roll with it. I don't know. It looks okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's just starting to feel like a wee bit cluttered. And part of me wants to do more here. I do like these, I just... Not sure how I can angle them. And honestly, if I left the panel empty, it wouldn't look... Like, this doesn't look bad. If I'm honest. It just needs a little bit of... I don't know, it just needs a little bit of something. Oh, this is way lower. Oh, I'm so stupid. No wonder this didn't look right. Yeah, this is too low. Oh my god, okay. It's because this is also off, which is like super annoying. So let's get rid of that. Which means this is off, which is super fun. Leave it to me to not know how to build, not even symmetrically, just like somewhat intelligently, you know? Like it just doesn't surprise me sometimes that we struggle with the basics, but here we are. Okay, so that's fine. What we'll do here is we're going to do this. And then here we got to raise this up as well, so let's... Sure. I mean, this seems like this is not going to make much of a difference, in my opinion. This should work just fine, so we're just going to refill this in, and off we go. Okay, oops, that, I guess. That seems to be the correct position. And what this does is it prevents us from having this issue, which is this is just simply too low. And then this would fall in the same area, I guess, like right there. Right? Yeah, see that seems to make a lot more sense to me. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. The only thing we're missing here is what? This needs a lot of this. And then we'll fill the rest with, I don't know, like pipes and... There we go. Okay. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And I'm all here for it. So that gives us like some vents, some other stuff. I like this. This is pretty good, pretty simple. Up here is the part I'm not sure. If I can get this done, I feel like pretty good. I also feel like this could be a little bit chunkier maybe at the top or something. Hey, Bossman. Well. Hey, Oz. Wait, Oizro? Oizro. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Boss, welcome in on Twitch. Oizro, welcome in on YouTube. Guys, if you don't know, I am multi-streaming, so I will be talking to ghosts. I'll be talking to people on one channel and not the other, or one chat and not the other, so if you're not seeing people, that's because that is the reason. But yeah, glad you like the build. This is the ship from Metroid, Super Metroid. This is our second day building it. On Tuesday, I got most of it done, and today I'm just working on little details. I'm trying to figure out what to put. So I just made these vent things, I think look pretty good. I feel like this needs something. But I don't want to go overboard, so I'm trying to like kind of keep it sort of chill, but I think I'm failing pretty miserably, if I'm honest. Especially because these are in the wrong spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and... yeah, I'm just gonna redo that. Wizard, how's it going, man? And Bossman, thanks for popping in. Guys, if you don't know, I am predominantly a Terraria stream. Well, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays only. I don't stream for super long, and we do Terraria builds. We have a lot of cool builds out here. This one's pretty good, I think. It's coming together quite nicely, if I'm honest. I'm liking the way all of it looks. The only thing is, I feel like there's details and stuff missing. And like, this panel I like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to put here. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure what to put here. It seems like, again, it seems like this is like a perfectly viable spot for some of this stuff, but I feel like we're lacking details here, and I'm not sure what to put. So I'm at this weird, like the build's basically done, but I'm like at a weird spot where I'm like, what do I put here? What would make sense? You know, like It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but I feel like... I mean, I could put like a vent like this up here, maybe. That might look decent. But I have those. So... maybe I could get rid of that and just do... maybe that's what... you know what? Maybe that's what I am going to do. Let's close this up. Right? We'll just close this up and then... oops. And then what if I add that in? Maybe. Right? I could do a similar thing to here and find a way to kind of make it look semi-similar, I guess. It may not work. I don't know. Okay, that's not right. Because it kind of follow the shape of this, so. But then it has to kind of open up too. I mean, it could just be this, I guess, too. These are always a bit confusing. Maybe this? I think that might work. But the problem is this all has to be like, yeah, emptied out, I guess, and then we gotta like straighten this. I don't want to do anything there yet, but I think that'll look decent. If I can only figure out the exact same shape over here. It's always, this is always part of the challenge. So this is what, like 2, 3, 4 in from there, or from there. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, looks like I missed a spot. So from here, it's like 3 or 4 in, I guess. So, like that, all right? It's that starting piece. Oh boy. Always gonna be messing around with this. Again, this is the downside of doing this in vanilla and maybe not using like mods and stuff, but it's fine. Okay, so that looks correct, I think. Yeah. One more. I think that's right. It's a little hard to tell, but... Alright, then this would hammer down like that. I think that's right. Ozero, yeah, they're meant to, like, I'm trying to make it look a little more interesting, because, like, the build didn't look bad, but I'm just, like, this is meant to be, like, this is also technically, like, vents or engine related. I'm just trying to make these vents on the side, so I'm gonna use the same thing I did here, somewhat. I'm just trying to make sure I get the right shape, like, so this is the same on each side, because then when I hammer it, it's gonna look a little bit different. Right, so once I do this, that'll look a little bit more vent-like in terms of the shape. And then I'm gonna... I just gotta... like, I can put, like, you know, I can do this. I can do walls that are black, and then when I can add stuff in front. But I just gotta think about what could go in here. And I'm thinking, like, probably just, you know, something like this. But the problem is, it's like, it's kind of limiting, right? Because, like, I can't... like, if I hammer these, or whatever... right? Like, okay, that kind of looks like a vent, Sort of, but then this bottom one won't. You know what I mean? And it doesn't, it's not that it looks bad, it just, it could look better. And so this is the question, it's like, how do I come up with a shape that I actually like? That's kind of where I'm at. So I could do it a different way. I like that you made a simple design very detailed. I don't know if it's very detailed. I'm trying to make it less simple. Now the alternative is I could just do this actually. Now I'm looking at this. What if I just go the opposite direction? Alright, I see that's some iterations have events, but it also helps. Yeah, exactly. What I'm trying to do is oh, you mean iterations of this build? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm following a build anymore. I'm not like what I'm really doing here is just trying to yeah, make it, I don't know, look more interesting. What I could do is this, though. I'm wondering if, what if we go in this direction? Oh. Will that work? Yeah, see, that doesn't connect is the thing. I mean, I kind of think that works, I guess. Now, granted, this could actually go a little bit further, couldn't it? Or wherever it is this needs to go, because that wouldn't actually look bad. Right, if I do this. And here I'll do this. This gives it a bit of a depth and some more roundness to it, I guess. You could do rails, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what you use here. It's just, it's the direction of which it goes. Like, I just want it to feel like it's a vent. Like, I can always easily block swap that later, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, crap. I'm not too worried about that later. It's just, yeah, it's just trying to figure out what that's going to look like. I don't know. I guess I can round this out more. I don't mind the shape, I guess, but... I don't know what shape I like more. I don't hate that shape. Hey, gaming, what's going on? I don't hate that shape, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? This rounded shape with walls or just like a solid shape like this? I feel like this matches this better, but I don't know if I like the way it looks. I kind of agree. I kind of like the left look more. Like just leaving this like hole, right? Or this like... Because this way this kind of connects, maybe? Oh, none. Thanks, man. Yeah, like, again, the builds always... Listen, the builds always start pretty suspiciously bad, and then as I kind of get through it, they look a little bit better, right? Like, everything's gonna take a bit of time. Everything's gonna, like, you know, you gotta work on it, obviously. I think I prefer... Yeah, I think I do like that more. It's a bit weird that I like that more, but I do like it more. It was kind of smack, 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 smack. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep that the same as well. I don't think this is too bad. I don't know if that looks very vent-like, though. That's the only thing. I feel like it's vent-ish, but it's not super vent-like. And I mean, we don't have any, like, cables or anything coming out the back, either. I'd love to double up on this, but I think that's gonna be too much. None. It's been... I did a stream on Tuesday and then today. And I've been, like, moving really slow today, so... I actually moved pretty slow both days. So yeah, it's been... I don't know, probably like 12 hours of building, maybe, tops. That's probably how long this will take me. You know what? I think this is gonna take away from this. There's no somebody do this. It's not gonna look silly. I'm just trying to, like, what I'm trying to do is figure out, like, where I can add some little tiny details that make it look more interesting. That's really what we're trying to figure out. Because the problem you run into when you're doing a build like this, unfortunately, is if the stuff isn't, I don't know, like, if you don't have detail, it's like, you know, what's the point? You know, it's like you do all this work and it's like, yeah, it looks fine, but it could look better. And we added some extra stuff down here. I was going to add something else, but I actually kind of like the way this looks. I don't want the focus to be on down here. I want it to really, like, your eyes need to be drawn to, like, all the stuff that's going on here. So, the thing with this is this actually needs to be, see how this is angled? This actually needs to be angled the same way, so I kind of screwed that up. Granted, I could probably fix that pretty easy just by opening up, oops, not with shadow paint. I just kind of open this up. I'm going to test this, but if I just do this and I just... I'm going to do this actually. Let's try this. It's not quite angled the way I want, but it's not too bad. No, this needs to be longer. I don't know if I'm quite achieving what I want here, but it's like this needs to be kind of more like this, which means I have to make it more round. But this, but no, but then I got, nah, you know what, this is a pointless, because I'm gonna end up with the same problem. Okay, that's too bad. How long? Okay, oh yeah, sorry. You nicknamed me None? Just a question not to be... Yeah, well, it's none other than. I don't want to say that every time. Also, there's no one else with your name here, so it's easy, right? Just came back and the build looks... Oh, thanks, Tony. It's coming along. We're adding details, you know. I think we're almost done. There's a little tattoo thing on either side if you want... Wait, what do you mean there is a little tattoo thing on either side? Oh, are you looking at a picture? Is that why? I don't have a picture in front of me. I'm just kind of like freeballing right now. So, I'm not, I don't really know what I'm making. I'm just kind of like putting it together as I see fit. Which is usually how I build, to be honest. So, yeah. It's not me a perfect replica or anything. I think it was like this, right? Wait. Yeah, okay, that's right. I mean, again, this looks fine. I just... Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Well, it works as perfect. Yeah, I mean, it does work, right? Well, I'm glad you like it, Oz. I just like with anything, I'm like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what makes sense. Like, I don't love these. I just think they need to look more like this, but I guess it gives it a different look, maybe. It's fine. It's like, those are small things I'm like, they'll bug me a little bit, but whatever. I do want to bring these over as well. We just kind of added them for no particular reason, but they actually don't look too horrible. The only thing is I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them in the exact same spot. Seems like it's... It's under this one. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach either. So it looks like it's 3 under that second stair there. So it's there. I think. That looks right. Wait a minute, that's the wrong paint. Did I paint this wrong? No, okay, I just moved the stuff in the wrong spot. Okay, so what do I do here? I do like 4? Yeah. And then this kind of... do something like this, I think, and then I'm pretty sure I hammered these. Oops. Like that? Is it just 3? Yeah. And then this was like hammered like that? Yeah, okay. It's a little addition, you know? Is it gonna be perfect? Probably not. You know, we could probably add some more stuff in here or whatever, but this is tempting to put gem spark there, but I like the meteorites a little more subtle. And then what I gotta figure out is, even though I have these, I'm like, I don't know if I love these. Hey, Oso, what's going on, man? Osodex. Or Osodexo? Osodex? I don't know. Welcome back. We're almost done. We're almost done. It's come a long way, actually. It's a little hit or miss in some spots, but you know, it's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll accept it as it is. And I'm gonna find little touches I can add. I do like this panel. This needs work. I think maybe if I add some pipe work, maybe I could do something that goes in towards... Oh, I could maybe do that. I could do something that goes in and connects into one of these, or I don't know. It just needs a little bit of something. I'm overall pretty happy with it. It looks really good on the map, that's for damn sure. This looks really good on the map, actually, especially with these in. I gotta finish putting this together. I can also let more light through these, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. It is a debatable tactic right now. Oh yeah, oh, so no, we weren't, like, the thing is, like, we had most of this, like, we had the shape done, but I added, like, I filled this in with, like, more engine-looking stuff. We added these, like, circular wraparound looking bits. We obviously added these, like, we've added a lot of stuff. Like, this main centerpiece was mostly done. I added a couple tiny details here, but these vents or exhausts or whatever are new, obviously. They look decent. I think I could have done a better job, like, giving them more depth and better angles, but it's fine. It's not gonna be perfect. And then here, what I want to do is match this. So this is underneath that second one. By the looks of it, it's 2 over. So there's a gap of at least 2. Is it just that small? Or is it 3? I don't really know. I think it's just that, right? Yeah, let me just do the same thing. And this one goes down even further. This is now a gap of 3 and also halfway down. So this is like somewhere in here. Oh, it would be there. I think. That actually might be... No, that looks right. Oh boy. Okay, so that looks mostly correct. And then I think I just did orange painted this stuff in the back. Now the thing is, this was the thing, I could leave this where it's not, like, fully darkened, which wouldn't look bad. So I don't know what looks better. Do you guys like it? What do you guys prefer? Do you like it when you can't see this as clearly, or do you like to see it more? Because I kind of lean this way, personally. Because I'm also going to do some pipe work that'll connect into this. I'm just not sure which one looks better. You guys let me know. What you guys think? You like it darker, okay. Dark side? Okay, so I think I agree. I think it being darkened is probably what my preference is. Because we have a lot of, like, light in other areas. And I do think that looks better because you don't get, you also like, you lose some of that detail. So it's like you can kind of tell what's going on, but you can't really tell. Now the only thing is like, because this comes directly out of this, I feel like this needs to be just a different material on the edge. I'm gonna see if I can make this look decent with, I don't know, we could try black painted this stuff maybe. It has a bit of a glow is the only thing. I'm just testing this. I don't know if this is gonna work. No. No, that doesn't work. It just interrupts a bit too much, unfortunately. That's too bad. I was hopeful that would maybe look a little bit more interesting. There's some stuff I can do. I'm gonna probably just add some pipe work and maybe we'll just leave it there. This is not meant to be the focal point of this anyways, but I'd love to, like, you know, like part of me is thinking if I do something like this, can we add like a bunch of texture somehow without this looking really stupid? And the answer is probably no. And just so you guys can see what I'm doing, I'm gonna... I don't... So I'm saying, I don't anticipate this is gonna look better, necessarily. But I think it could look kind of cool. Like, I'm just testing this. This is not like, I don't think I'm gonna stick with this, but... I mean, it's okay, I guess. Does that look too convoluted? Like there's too much going on? I mean, I guess this doesn't have to connect to this thing either. We could, yeah, this could go a different direction maybe. What do you guys think? Too much? I feel like it's... like, I like the idea of it, but maybe I need like a black painted this stuff again. Like, what if I do this? Oh, but you can't see it, right? Ugh, idiot. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't like the look. What if I put this in front, will this like glow through? Oh, okay. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the red because it's darker. So I'm just gonna test this real quick. I don't think I'm gonna do this everywhere, but I just want it so I can see it. And then the problem is I don't know where this is gonna like go to. I think it sort of looks weird to not have. I mean, maybe I could add some wall section here or something, where this is like open. And we'll just do like, I don't know. Something like that. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, this is Metroid. Yeah, look, looks awesome on the map. I mean, I'm hoping people are getting it's Metroid. It's kind of annoying. Like, what the hell is this? Alright, so we're not going to do that for all of this, but we're going to add some... Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm doing wrong. I wasn't painting it the right color. I want something in here. This doesn't seem like the right... I mean, I guess if I paint it black, maybe that'll fix the problem. It just doesn't feel very wire-like. Or pipe-like, I should say. Like, it's not that it's bad, it just... Maybe I can do something like this. What if I add a... I do like this. And then I paint the walls black, I guess? Oh, we're missing a wall somewhere, clearly. Sure. Kind of defeats the purpose, though, because we can't actually see. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is this like... I don't know if this is very interesting. Like, compared to just this side, like, that's so clean and simple. I just feel like that's probably, like, better. As much as I like the little bit of glow and stuff. I'm starting to feel like this is just overkill, honestly. It's just annoying, because it's like, I look at this, I'm like, there's just... It's missing something, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I don't want, like, a... I don't know. I don't know what's missing. Any ideas? What should we throw in here? I mean, I guess we could also just do, like, I could do something completely different and go with, like, a... You know? I don't know. But it's like, it kind of, in my head, creates the same problem of, like, this is like, what is this, you know? And if I do this, you won't be able to see. So again, I can try to do... I don't love that, so maybe I can... Let's see if this works. This is a bit strange, I know, but maybe this will give me like a design or a shape I like. I mean... Let's just darken that up where we can. I don't know, like, I just don't know if this is adding anything. It's very strange, because everything else, I'm like, yeah, it looks good, like, I know what it is. This one just feels like, I mean, I guess the alternative is, like, I could have just done another one of these further in, but then I just feel like I'm making the same thing as I am down here. And, I mean, the alternative is I just keep this panel completely clean, but then I feel like it's missing stuff. Like, you know, like, it just, there's something off about this. It's starting to get, like, it's starting to feel a little bit on the cluttered side right now. I just don't know what my alternative is. This is where builds can get a little bit tricky, right? Like, we're just trying to figure out, like, okay, like, what's missing, you know? Like, what is the thing that we need? Now, here I want to do, like, I think I want to, like, do a triangular bit here or something, just because this is looking a little thin, too. It looks really good on the map, mind you, but it's not, I'm not worried about the map. I'm worried about the build. So you like this acid. You think this looks good. I think it looks strange. You know, like, it's like, there's just... Like, this to me is fine, but then, like, this top section's... It's like it's missing something. I mean, I suppose what I could do is I could move these in and make them taller. The light block, which one? What light block? The gem spark? Like this? This color? I don't know. This is one of those things, you know, just like, I'm playing around with stuff to just experiment because I want to figure out this final piece, but... Well, when you say light block, I mean, that could be... I mean, that could be a host of different things. Like, this one generates light. I was painting it a different color. Like the one that was generating the light red color, that's just gem spark. Oh, they're all different colored gem sparks. I was just painting it black. No, not that one. Okay, then I don't know which one you're referring to. Oops. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that looks, like, pretty good. But I think if I move these in and made them a bit taller, maybe it would look okay. Or this is just missing something. Oh, the meteorite. I don't know if I want more light, though, here. Right? Because the thing is, you have to remember, like, this glows like this does. So in between, like, the way I'm looking at it is, like, because this is delineating, like, panel 1, panel 2, panel 3, I'm trying to be like, okay, like, how do I figure that out, you know? This one here is just this, is just Crimtane. This one here is Meteorite. 3 blocks above the green gem spark. Okay, 3 blocks above. Wait, above that and to the left, 3 blocks. These 3 little blocks? That's just meteorite. So you're saying add that, like, on an angle or something? I mean, I guess, like... I just don't know, I don't know if I want more light-emitting things, right? Where it's like... You know, I could do, I don't know, just randomly throw this in and be like... Be done with it. I just don't know if that makes the most sense. What? Yeah? Okay. Did you take any angle? Are you going to? Okay. I mean, I guess... I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this. The tattoo. I don't know what the tattoo is. It's like a symbol or something? Oh, right. Samus has a... I mean, I don't think this looks, like, awful or anything, but it's like... Okay, so let's say I fill this. It's like... You know, like, I guess. I guess this is probably better than nothing, actually. I need to head out, Tommy. Have a good night. Hey, Teetles, thanks for coming in, dude. I think we're almost done anyways. I think we'll just go with this. Oh, yeah. It's, exclamation cooking for... Actually, Ozira, Ozira, do you know I have a cooking channel? This is actually a good question for people on YouTube. Do any of you guys actually read the description, like, you know, underneath where the description is with all, like, the links and all that stuff? Does anyone actually read that? Hey, Lammer, what's going on, man? I think Metroid's pretty cool. Shoots lasers. Yeah, I mean, Samus is a chick, actually. So, I'm just building her ship. It's looking all right. I think we're gonna stick with this. I think this is probably a nice compromise. It's a nice compromise. I'm not, like, it's one of those things where I could spend 8 hours trying to figure out, like, what the perfect, you know, solution is here, and there isn't one. That's the reality. Alright, was I just right there? Okay. I'm not sure how long I made this. I think it's right, okay, yeah, there's one more. Right, it's like right in line with that, yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know the meme? I definitely don't then. Sorry. I already just... Oh, okay. I just found you today and sub... Oh, no way! That's cool, Ozara. Sorry, guys, I don't know... I do apologize. We are multi-streaming, so I am talking to people on Twitch and on YouTube. But guys, for the folks on YouTube, if you don't know, I do have a cooking channel as well. So if you look in the description of the videos, I never really promote it. I will promote it here on stream sometimes. Although I guess now if you're watching on YouTube, I guess technically I'm promoting it. But we have a cooking channel. If you guys have never checked it out, please do. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I have to get back to actually posting there. It's been a while. We moved. Kitchen needs to be sorted. But anyways, I'm always curious because I think a lot of people don't read that thing. And I'm always like, I wonder if there's a way for me to like get people from here. Because I mean, I think like what I do on Terraria is like creative. It's building, and I think cooking kind of falls in that same category. Plus you got to eat, you know. So it's like, I don't know. It seems like a natural fit. But maybe I'm just crazy. Who knows? Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is pretty decent. It's not perfect, but it looks good when it's darkened up like that, though. Right? I could add more in some spots, like I could make a strip of lighting here, maybe. But I kind of like the dots. Or maybe I'll do a strip of lighting here, and then I'll leave the dots up here instead. I don't know, let's see what that looks like. And I'll just do like, just the front part. What if I kinda don't hate that. Alright? It's just little touches, you know? I just found, so Zara, the 3D build, that's probably, I don't do a ton of 3D builds. I'm not that good at them, to be honest. I still need a lot of practice, but that one turned out pretty good for me, all things considered. My brain struggles to wrap around 3D builds, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know, it depends. But I'm glad you found me today and are streaming. I only stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we only recently started streaming on YouTube and Twitch because you're allowed to multi-stream now, so it's good timing. Anyone that says that cooking isn't an art form has never had temper. You sound Lammer. Do you cook? Because it sounds like you know about cooking. Tempering chocolate's annoying. A brick of roux. I've never had to make a brick of roux. I make roux like simple ones like butter, flour, or whatever, right? And then for like, it's good for like certain thickening agent, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're into cooking, if you're in that realm of I don't know, I won't say work, but if you know about it, we have a cooking channel. I don't know if you'll be able to find it unless I tell you it. I feel like most people don't know it even exists. But if you're one of the few that finds it, well, I'll also say kudos to you, sir. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to not connect this. I want this to... There we go. That one's a little bit thicker. Alright. I think it looks pretty good, right? It's alright, good. I cook. I've been in the kitchen for 30... Oh, no way. No, I know. So, yeah, so... and a brick... Sorry, I think you meant a brick of roux. So brick roux is what? Is that a different kind? Because I know, yeah, so roux is really used for thickening. It's definitely in in gumbo. Actually, roux is really popular, actually, I think in Louisiana and that kind of thing. But yeah, if you do cooking stuff, like, if you have recipes you want to see made, I try to do a good job with the filming and, like, the voiceover. They're a lot of work to do those videos. I just haven't done one in a long time because we moved and, you know, other things, but I am hoping to get back in on it, so, it's always nice to have people that like cooking and, like Terraria, which is a nice, rare combo, in my opinion. I actually kind of like that with the light going through it. But what kind of... So you've been cooking for a long time, or did you recently stop cooking? Also, you're dating yourself here. If you're like 30 years in the kitchen is a long ass time. I'm really tempted to add some light here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna close this up. think the darker version looks better. I think this is pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect. I'd like to do a little bit more here, but I don't know. Maybe I can I can do something really small, but still, flour and fat, but make it as dark as... You're right, it's much darker roux, yes. Is that called brick roux? Is that what that's called? I thought that was just called, I just thought it was a certain kind of roux. Because a roux, I mean, there's a light roux, right, where you just do very quickly and it's like blonde. I know the Louisiana style is yeah, they cook it down a lot. And I guess that imparts a lot of flavor as well. Oh, you never did it professionally? Okay, I've been home cooking in this training. That's awesome, dude. I love, listen, cooking for me is when I have something I want to make, it's a pleasure. I really enjoy it. But I do know, everyone's a bit different. Some people really despise having to cook stuff. And I say all this in context because, I literally have some Thai food waiting for me downstairs. I gotta heat it up, but... Okay, that looks a little better. Again, it's a small touch, but it looks a little bit better. I feel like we're good to go here, guys. I don't want to do anything else because I just feel like I'm just going to keep going and making this slightly worse. So I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing we're really missing is I'm going to hide a sign somewhere. I did want to do more here, but I don't know if it makes sense. I make sandwiches. Dude, fucking sandwiches are perfectly rated. They're not underrated, they're not overrated. They're just, sandwiches are great. Plus, the nice thing with the sandwich bread is if you have just a couple of half decent things and half decent bread, you can make a pretty good meal. Yeah, exactly. Sandwich makes me strong. I'm assuming that's a meme I also don't know, but that's okay. I'm rolling with it. All right, so there's one other thing I want to do here, or two other things I want to do here. Obviously I'm missing materials, right? This is in there. This is in there. This is in there. That's in there. Luminite's in there. That's in there. That's in there. What? I feel like I'm missing stuff. That's in there. Hog is in there. That's in there. That's in there. Don't need that. That's in there. That's what I'm missing. There's something missing here. I know I'm probably missing a couple of things, but... And the reason I'm doing this, guys, is simply because when I go back and do the YouTube videos, I will highlight all these things. Or, well, I'll highlight some of the materials at least. And I like to give people the ability to sort of see what was used. Because it can be a bit confusing. How was that? How did I not... Jesus, I almost forgot to put that in there? God. Did I keep the smooth granite? I think I might have gotten rid of it. I did get rid of it. That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay. I think this build's done, guys. I don't want to do anything else to it because you know what's going to happen is I'm just going to keep adding and keep adding and keep adding and keep adding. It's going to never end. Team Fortress 2 reference. Yeah, because there was a sandwich for the big gunner guy, right? Whatever his name was, the heavy. Background lighting? Well, the lighting here is just, yeah, it's just whatever it gives me. Now, the one thing I want to test before I do anything else is I want to test some of the monoliths. Because I think some of these will look pretty cool. I don't think ether is going to make sense, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try all of these. I think I know which one's going to be best, but I'm just going to test each of them. I mean, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. It's not the right one, though. Oh, that one... If that didn't turn everything so green, I'd definitely stick with that one. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I know which one it's going to be. It has to be this one, doesn't it? Just because it's orange. The meteorites make sense. This just is such a good fit. I'm still gonna try the purple one. I have hopes for this one. I hope this one looks good. Wait. No. Dang it. Because that's too red. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this one. shoot. I was really hoping I could stick with like a different one. You know what I'm gonna try though? Let's try, I know this one probably won't work, but let's just try this one. Yeah, that's too bad. All right. The ether looks cool, but it just, it really is just too darkened and shaded, so. I think this is the way to go. It highlights the colors I like. It doesn't darken it too much, and it just looks right. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab ourselves some Echo paint. Echo. Again, you could use the other ones. I think just because I have so much orange, it sort of, yeah, I think it sort of stands out. So, you know. And this way people can look at this, they'll be able to see it. And the last thing I want to do is I definitely want to grab a, see the downside is you can kind of see that more. I could actuate those actually. Oh. Oh, that would help. Wait, are these not actuated or? Oh, they're not. Oh, oops. There we go. That'll help a bit, huh? It's a little hard to see, but... Okay. That's better. Much darker, too. Oh, we missed a spot. No! Sorry, guys. I get, like, super distracted. So, Lammer, if you're still there, I'm kind of curious. What is a go-to, like, thing that you cook? Or what's something I should cook? Yeah? Give me an idea. Black paint. Unfortunately. I also need granite. It's actually kind of good because I can see where I missed stuff. I don't mind gaps in there. It's not really a big deal. Okay. And then... I feel like I should dress up as, like, Metroid. Is there a Metroid suit? I feel like I should dress up like a Metroid suit to take the picture here. But this turned out pretty good, man. It could use some work in some spots, but you know what? It's not too bad. Enchiladas. I don't know if I've ever made enchiladas. I haven't done too many, Lamer. I've done a couple things. I have a lot of ideas written down, and my video quality has improved a lot. Although my sound quality got sucky because I had to use a different microphone, but oops. Alright guys, that's the finishing touches. What day is it? The 9th? 10th? 12th? 1000th? What day is it? I have no idea what day it is. The 9th, I think, right? I'm just guessing. I hope today's the 9th. I feel like today's the 9th. There you go. So now all I gotta do is hop up here and pretend I'm Samus. Oh boy. Oh, thanks, Lammer. I mean, listen. I don't usually spend 2 streams building, but this one, it's funny. This is a build I've been thinking about for a while. It's like, oh, I'd love to do like a Metroid thing, right? And like, the ship makes a ton of sense to me, but my God, it's a thing. So what we're gonna do real quick is, I want to take pictures with this. Obviously, we're gonna. Oh my God, this thing's enormous. So the problem is I can't remember if this will capture the background I have or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a snapshot with, I'm gonna do one without the background. And then I'm gonna do another one with the background on, but we're gonna turn this off. Just so we can see what it looks like with space. Sorry, I just hit my microphone because I'm a dummy. And then we're gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna just take a quick look at my stupid file folder thingy to see if I can... I just want to see if... That looks pretty cool. I hate how it doesn't capture space. It really bothers me. So when you take a photo in game, you have to, like, there isn't an option for space. So the space background doesn't show up. It's really annoying. You don't like the saturation? Well, yeah, I mean, that's a different thing. You can always correct that, though, in fairness. So, I mean, listen, I get it. It looks, okay, it looks pretty good. All right, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so guys, that said, we'll give you guys one last look at the what this looks like. It's actually pretty big, just kind of surprising. But I'm glad I made it this big, because this feels like proportional to my character out of pure accident. But like if Samus was coming out of the ship, I mean, Samus is usually pretty big, actually. This ship is sort of small for Samus, but like this looks pretty good. I do wish I'd added a bit more here, but I think that extra detail would probably just take away from the design, because I don't like, the focus is not on this. The focus is on, yeah, it's just, I think this is very thin, but whatever, it's fine. You get something to fix later. This is fine. There's always something you can fix. Always something you can fix. And today I'm not going to deal with that. So this is the this is the Samus build, or the Metroid build, I guess. I don't know why I said the Samus build. And overall, it's looking solid. So I'll take it. Art's never fit. I know. Yeah, it's true. It's true. There's always something else, you know. There's always one more thing you could do. Like I could fix this. I could make this better somehow, but I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna pop out of there. We're gonna go put our big old stupid face camera on. And let's go here. There we go. Go ahead and exit. Nice. So guys, everyone, thank you so much. Guys, someone actually gave us our first super chat today on YouTube, which was crazy. None other than with $2.79. Now the thing is, I don't get notified. I don't get a. I don't know if I had to set that up in YouTube, but none other. I don't think you're still here. If you are, I do appreciate the donation or the super chatter. They call it differently. Donate. It's a donation. I appreciate the donation. It's very kind of you. You guys don't have to do that. Yeah, guys, we'll be working on. Oh god, we're gonna be working on another build, I think, some point here. Not next week. I'm not here next week because I'm gone for work all next week. I have to fly out west, so work. It'll be good, but it'll be busy. So that's why I really want to finish this build, do something kind of fun and interesting. I'm also waiting on the results from so I don't know if you guys saw the pumpkin spider thing I made. If you didn't, let me know. But we basically made this big pumpkin spidery thing that was really fun, really interesting. But the contest closed November 5th, and I don't know how long it's going to take them to actually get back to people with, like, you know, you win or you didn't win, or, you know, some results. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long. I'm hoping that we get maybe a runner-up would be pretty dope. I don't think we're going to win, but it was an original design. I think it has a potential, but there's a lot of really good builders out there, and I think these kinds of competitions maybe get people, like, interested, which is kind of cool. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, guys, this one will be up on the Discord. I don't know when this build will be a video. It's gonna take me a while. I gotta do some editing this weekend, but I go in order. I have a bunch of backlog videos I gotta do. Like, I do voiceover work for. I gotta do a bunch of stuff. So it's gonna be a busy weekend of me editing more than anything else. So it's okay. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys do enjoy the builds. I hope you guys check out the cooking channel, Lammer. I appreciate you doing that. And if you're not on our Twitch channel, which I'm multi-streaming, so I'm talking to people on YouTube and on Twitch, check out either channel. If you're interested, stay on one, stay on the other. It doesn't matter. We'll be on both, hopefully, for most of it. And in the meantime, guys, yeah, enjoy yourselves. Do some building. Hopefully, you guys will get some more news about the sponsor that reached out to me in the near future. I thought that was really cool. I might make a couple dollars, which is nice. We'll see what happens. So all that said, positive stuff for the most part. And yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys. Keep building. And if you need anything, hit me up on the Discord. I'm always around. And if not, someone who's smarter and better than me will help as well. So guys, peace. We'll see you guys soon. Well, we'll see you not next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks or whatever. 10 days, something like that. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Peace.